morning, gamers. How is everyone this morning? I am Hunter.
And I'm Reese.
And we welcome you to the Western Cactus League presented by the Army National Guard with Esports U. This weekend we'll be hosting not one, but two game titles over a double elimination bracket for Overwatch and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, and so today, for the first stream with me and Hunter here,
Yep.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, but with me and Hunter here, we'll be doing Overwatch. And
Indeed.
so the next, after we get done with the first three matches, which are the winner semis, and the two winner semis
Correct.
and then the one loser semis,
Correct.
we are going to go to Smash, which will have two new casters.
Indeed.
But as Hunter here said, we have a double elimination bracket.
Yep.
Now you may be asking yourself, what is double elimination?
Yep.
So, double elimination means that a team has to be eliminated twice to be officially out of the bracket. So, for example, let's say it's GCU and NAU, and
Which will be our first game. Sneak peek.
hey, it's
U of A. My
U
bad.
of A.
I take back.
I caught you right there.
U of A GCU is our first match.
So let's say it's GCU and NAU, and GCU loses first round, and then they go down to the losers bracket, and they lose that again. Then GCU is out of the tournament.
Correct.
So that's how your double elimination is going to work, and how this bracket's going to be. So it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah. And this tournament would not be possible without our sponsorship partners. We'd like to thank the presenting partners of the Western Cactus League, Army National Guard for providing the prize pool to support the league in its inaugural season. We'd also like to thank Canes and Rockstar.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we also have Esports U.
Correct.
Is also there on the list.
Indeed.
RallyCry is also on the list.
RallyCry is, in fact, on the list. We huge thank you to all these guys. It would not be possible without them.
No, like, I mean, we're both fueled by Rockstar.
Indeed.
I mean, that's how we are, just to keep this energy and
we
everything.
Keep the energy up, and
same with Canes, and
Absolutely.
also, and again, another big thank you to Army National Guard for prize pool and
Absolutely.
how all of that
Yeah,
works.
it's
really. I mean, without them, this whole thing wouldn't exist. The sponsors are what pay the bills here, and along with GCU Esports for letting them use our using the facility here and all this equipment.
Absolutely.
I mean, without them, me and Hunter, we wouldn't be here.
No,
we would not be sitting in front of a camera talking to y'all, and getting ready to present Overwatch.
Absolutely.
Man.
So the Army National Guard presented a $750 prize pool for each of the four events. We had two last weekend. We have two this weekend. So each of the teams wins $750 if they win the tournament, as well as a trip to Arlington, Texas in May to participate in May Madness, which is a nationally event for each of these four big games, and it's a huge thing. And that's what these teams are actually ultimately competing for. The money's nice, but to compete nationally is something that you can't get back.
Yeah, that guaranteed spot. I've competed in many sports similar to this, and getting that guaranteed spot is like nothing else. I mean, it doesn't matter like what sort of prize pool there is. It doesn't matter like everything else. It's just that guaranteed spot is so crucial. We'll say. I mean, I've seen so many different oh my goodness, that guaranteed spot it's so much. It's honestly, speaking of, since March Madness is coming up, it's like guaranteeing a spot for March Madness.
I know. Our GCU boys are competing for the finals in the the WAC tournament for basketball today. If they do win that, they get a guaranteed spot in March Madness, which the Final Four is taking place in Phoenix. Hey, Cinderella story, anyone?
Hey, who knows?
You don't.
That's exciting.
Okay.
So,
and our game is actually coming up shortly. We will be going first to Nepal, which is a control map, which you have to win 2 of the 3 to win the full map. But it's a first to 100% on each map, and it's like a capture point, if you will.
Basically, like imagine, for people who haven't played Overwatch, imagine like domination.
Yep.
So you have to sit on that point, capture it until you get it to 100%, and the first to 100% wins?
Correct.
If I'm remembering correctly?
And you have to win 2 out of the 3. So.
Yeah, you have to best 2 out of 3 for that map 1, and that's going to be... it's going to be exciting.
Absolutely.
I'm so pumped. I'm legitimately
excited.
Just so...
Yeah, Overwatch is one of those games that it's really no like any other game, and it's the 5v5 aspect with, especially, there's been a ton of really big changes recently. Tanks especially, there's only 1 tank now versus the 2 tanks that were in Overwatch 1, as well as a lot of really, really big changes in the past even couple days. They had a really big patch where they buffed a couple characters and nerfed a couple characters. But we're going to see probably a lot of Maga. And Maga is another one of those newer tanks. And
Speaking of,
Yeah, we're actually like coming into game.
yeah,
very
we're
shortly.
actually going to see, maybe even see Maga. That's going to be
Yep.
interesting. So, as we say here, we have University of Arizona versus Grand Canyon University, the
Dude.
first of the winter semifinals today.
Yeah.
Oh, this
no,
is
it's,
exciting. Let's go.
It's first of the 3 matches. You got our lineup. We have Q-Tip, Remington, Twinker Bells, Sign Doge, and Snowballs for GCU, and then Dragnavar, Wayfarer, Fatal, Nope, and Shmurda for U of A.
This is going to be exciting.
Absolutely.
I'm pumped.
Oh, and we coming right into Nepal. This big first capture point.
Yeah, this is.
Let's see what we got for our comps today.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be.
Oh, we got a hog. Okay.
Oh, a hog on GCU.
Yeah, the
Along
hog
with-
on GCU.
Along with the Kiriko and the Lucio, the May.
The Sombra for U of A is going to be rough for GCU to deal with. They're going to have to constantly be watching their flanks. And the May is a very, very big pick right now, though, to really just isolate each and every one of these individual one-on-one matchups. If they can isolate that tank, they can just melt that Maga. And
Very true statement. Now let's look at U of A's comp. We see a Lucio with Reaper, Symmetra. Oh, Symmetra went back to Sombra.
The Symmetra went to Sojourn, actually.
Now I'm back to
Lucio.
Sombra on U of A.
Looking for that boop. Oh, it's a big pull by the hog.
Dude.
Clarity coming down for U of A very quickly, and that's gonna be a huge pick early on. GCU just looking to roll the rest of this team real quick.
Yeah, look at this. Oh my. Look at this hog go in right here.
Oh, it's another big hook. Yeah,
Another
the hog
big hook right there.
The hog is just really getting those quick one-on-one easy pulls. U of A needs to be a lot more careful around this hog.
Yeah, and those those pulls away can really just
There's
shatter.
another one.
And I mean, this dude's just going back to back
I-
for just those hook, hook, line, and sinker. No
Yeah.
pun intended. I mean,
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Remington is a top 500 tank on PC. So that's just by that itself is very good game sense, very good hog gameplay.
yeah, I mean, it's just. And even I'm just been like watching him kind of in the background as we go to these other perspectives, just how he hooks them and pulls them away from the group and then immediately just shoots them and it's done. Just pulling away from the group and trying to isolate those different ones and break
big
away
wall there.
these big these packs essentially.
All right, U of A is looking to retake this point. GCU is already up to about 40% of this point, so it's looking like U of A just needs a big take here. The wall to isolate the Maga, and
Yeah, the Maga
it's
go
all right.
back in.
Almost a big boop. The ult's coming out. We've got
that Sombra ult.
It's just an ult domino here. But really nothing big. Oh, U of A getting a couple big picks
That
here.
Reaper finally in and getting the hog right there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ASU is just finally getting something going here, and
Yeah.
GCU is just gonna hit that quick reset.
Now they have that momentum and so they can keep going.
Absolutely.
So this is
Yeah, GCU has 3 of their 5 ults coming up here though, but I mean U of A also big hook.
big
That's
hook
gonna be a
right there. man.
big win from right here, and that's
the
gonna be
Mog
another
is getting
one
melted
off
and
the map,
off
maybe?
the map.
Yeah. So I
that-
mean the Reaper ult, the counter Reaper ult, it's just gonna be probably another reset for GCU, but yeah.
I mean,
They only used 1 ult there, but I mean still it's about a 2v2 and GCU might be looking to take this point right here. Yeah.
yeah. GCU is
Maybe
now
get a
getting
big
it
ult
back.
here, if I'm not mistaken. Walga uses ult, and I mean, the Lucio is a counter ult. And, oh no, Maga's off the map!
Maga's off the map.
No!
No!
Oh,
that
no!
was such good ult usage too.
That's a phenomenal boop by the Lucio, and GCU's just gonna roll him real here. And
yeah, we're up to now 70% for GCU's capture.
one
and
more big team fight probably here, and that's just
Yeah.
another almost a very good hook, but they still get the kill.
And even then, it's probably going to be a spawn trap, is what it looks like.
I mean, they're just going to push up here and just try and make sure that University of Arizona just can't touch. Still got to be careful with that Sombra coming around the outside, but
yeah, the Sombra flanks can be detrimental to any sort of team comp.
they're doing phenomenal at just keeping them at bay here. I mean, it's 91%. They have time to still touch point, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, the Maga's on point.
Yep,
coming
and
down and
Maga's
shooting.
probably just going to get rolled here a little bit, but he has that support, but Twinkerbell just about to, yep, and that's the ult. That's
overtime.
That'll be
right
game
now.
1.
That was a really quick but impressive game 1.
I mean, yeah, that's what GCU's got 1 more, and and we'll see if they can just take a quick 1-0 on the day. But I mean, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
I was a little confused with the GCU on the side. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, no, GCU is just taking a quick map 1. Oh, the Ryan.
Reinhardt
I
pick's
love the Ryan
insane.
pick.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I was so excited. I'm a Ryan player myself. I
Man.
got so excited for a second. I asked them if we'd see a Ryan today, and they said probably not. But I mean, if we can see a Ryan, it would certainly be something.
Yeah, that'd be so fun just to watch a Reinhardt pick.
I mean, but it's probably, I mean, the Sim TP, she's probably going to switch back to Sojourn after hitting this TP, but just to get to that point a little bit quicker. We still got the Maga, the Sombra, same comps as last game.
Yeah, very similar comps, so...
GCU get to the point first with a huge Mei wall, but yeah, no one did yet, thankfully, either side, so it's just going to keep remaining on that little bit of tension. Sombra
that's Sombra barely escaping. Oh, and
good hook though,
and
GCU is up a pick, so we'll see if they can do anything with it. But
it looks like U of A is going to get the point first.
U of A is in fact going to get the point first, but they're still down a pick, so GCU can get this easy retake. But the hack coming in, they got another pick. The Maga's down. It's just these stagger picks are really doing wonders for GCU right now.
Exactly.
Lucio trying to escape, and Lucio will get out.
Yeah,
but
just barely.
I mean, it's still looking. Another big pick.
Ooh, that was
Another
hook from
huge
left
hook.
field.
Absolutely, it's another huge hook, and GCU is just maintaining these little stagger picks. I mean, U of A, I mean, you won't get another one there, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, but it's just imagining yourself in that position. I've been in a position like that so many times where...
GCU already building up these big ults. I mean, U of A is looking to have 2 ults here, maybe 3 in that EMP, but GCU actively having the 3 ults, 4, almost all 5 having ults.
Yeah, the Maga's now
trying to
on
just
site.
Yeah. I mean, that beat's gonna do nothing. That you tried to beat to keep him alive, but really just not a good beat overall. And GCU's just gonna roll him here, and GCU still has 2 ults at their disposal. And
yeah,
so U of A used 2 ults. They used both support ults in that fight, and they're really gonna have no sustain going forward. But the Lucio and the Moira not looking to be enough sustain, and they're probably gonna need another main healer going forward. But GCU having that having the Kiriko has really been beneficial for them.
Yeah.
Maybe getting another big hook here, and Sombra looking for this EMP though.
Looking for all
and a big EMP.
big
got 2.
EMP
Yep,
right
and
there.
This will be a big
And Reaper ult
game.
combo, but the Reaper's off.
Reaper's
map.
off the map. Oh no! I mean,
that was such a good use of an ult, but he got pushed off of the map.
I mean, I mean that single-handedly. Oh no, that's rough. That's rough. And the Moira is just trying to get out with her life, and
yeah,
GCU switching to that Tracer to get back to point just that little bit quicker. Maybe that they can hold this, but it's still gonna be a 5v like 3 in this moment, and we'll see if they can hold against the 5 of U of A. And Maga having that ult, looking for that ult, got no one with that ult, but he still gets that quick reload on his weapons. And
yeah,
I mean, it's U of A gonna take this back, maybe. GCU looking to hold this. Yep,
U of A
gonna take
got
this back.
got the point back.
I mean, GCU still looking dominant in these early stages, though.
Yeah, very much so. I mean,
Maga,
look at this
big
Roadhog
pick,
right here again. I
the
can't
Hog
stop
looking on this
talking about
outside.
it. Like,
I mean, this Hog has just been so good for the GCU at the moment, and that's a big pick on the Maga. And I mean, GCU might just roll this last fight. I mean, there's only 2 left for U of A. They're gonna have to use some ults, but there's none to be seen.
yeah, but now we have
Just a big male, and yeah, GCU's just gonna win this first match pretty easily.
yeah. There goes Tracer ult
And
right
yeah,
there.
that's game 1. That's game 1.
Beautiful.
That was a quick game 1 too.
That was honestly, that was just genuinely a really good. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It all went by
Huge
so
play of the
quick.
game.
Lucio, play of the game right here. Let's look at this replay.
I mean, it was just a boop on the. Yeah, this was the boop on the Maga in the first game. And that led them to win this entire team fight. And
there goes the
another
Sombra
one.
off. Man,
Absolutely
incredible.
What a first game. It was phenomenally quick, but I mean, GCU just kind of rolled them the first game.
Exactly. I mean, I was honestly surprised how, like, their team movements and how they just stuck together while also using their skills and their ults together
Yeah, absolutely.
created it was almost like a steamroller.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you couldn't I could see it being stopped, and U of A did stop them multiple
Yeah,
times. And as we
they-
even saw, for a specific example, that last one there in that last round, just stopping them there in their tracks and
Yeah.
getting that point back. But even still, I mean, GCU bounced back, and
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, GCU is just way better on those retakes. I mean, they would let U of A take the point first, but they were well prepared with this hog and getting those little picks, those picks on the support, the Lucio, the Moira, every single fight to start that fight really just killed at U of A. I mean, you can't win a fight with only one support when you're playing against a hog who has that huge self-sustain in the breather, and another Kiriko and a Lucio, which just that speed and that big healing from the Kiriko just allows you to really take that point and have much more sustain against a Moira, which Moira has quite a bit of healing by herself, but without that Moira and only having Lucio heals, you really don't have that big sustain that you need to maintain that fight.
alrighty. So let's actually go to our sponsors really
absolutely.
quick.
And again, just a huge thank you to the Army National Guard, Esports U, RallyCry, Canes, Rockstar, and as always, we're still GCU Esports. But
GCU Esports.
Yeah.
I mean, without these guys, like I said earlier,
absolutely.
we wouldn't have the lights on that you see.
I
that are-
literally would not have this job.
Yeah,
So thank you
we would
to
not
these
be
big
here.
sponsors.
Exactly. I mean, without them, man,
Absolutely.
it'd be a
so
totally
much to thank
different
them
world.
for.
Yeah, I mean, we could not be here standing in this room talking about a Roadhog,
Literally.
demolishing a point.
I mean, this Roadhog is just so dominant, which Roadhog not really a big character in this meta right now, as there's a really big DPS passive right now, which takes away 15% of all healing incoming, which against a Roadhog who has a huge hitbox and these DPS that are really suppressive, Hog generally has not been played, but to see him being played still has really allowed for this a showing of where the meta really sits at the moment.
Yeah, see, and you know a lot more about the meta than I do.
I do, yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of. It's almost like the apprentice learning from the master over here. It's been a long while since I've played Overwatch, but man, it's so good to see just these comps and how they all work together. I love just seeing
Absolutely.
this teamwork and. I mean, back to the Roadhog.
Yeah.
We literally
no,
can't stop talking about this dude. And just how he pushes people off the map with his ults, and some of the hooks.
Absolutely.
One of them was, it almost seemed like a cross map. I want to say, like he's in this hallway, and then there's the who was it? I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was the Sombra.
Sombra? It might have been Sombra.
It was either the Sombra or the Sombra or the Reaper.
Yeah.
But hooks him, pulls him in, boom.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, literally. Yeah. The Hog was definitely the deciding factor in this matchup, which the Mog is generally phenomenal against a Hog. But, I mean, to see just Hog being played here is just, I can't stress enough, it's actually mind-boggling.
but it's such an interesting play, too, because, like as you said, the Maga there was trying to take control and trying to control site, used his ults multiple times on site, but it just seems like at almost every twist and turn, the Roadhog was outplaying the Maga.
Correct.
To an extent.
Yeah,
like
but
just
they just played better as a team.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I mean,
but U of A really easily could turn this around in this next map, because we are changing the map style each map to of just like between escort and hybrid, which your escort is just like a straight up payload push map. Your hybrid is a point, kind of like what we just saw with once you get that point, it turns into an escort. And then we'll have a push, which is a bot that just tries to go from one side of the map to the other, and the farther it gets, the more point. So we're actually going to Circuit Royale the next game, which is a really big Sigma map. Sigma as in the tank. But I have to clarify for all our Gen Z viewers out there.
yeah, gotta clarify for the youngins.
Yes, absolutely. Sigma is a very suppressive person on this map, which you will see both teams likely play a Sigma on this map. The angles of this map, there's some very good high ground suppression, but Sigma has a lot of utility in his power to just make sure that he doesn't take the damage that a lot of other characters would be playing, and using these angles to really put out a ton of damage and allow for his other teammates to also put out that same damage. However, on the flip side, when you're attacking, you have these same angles, and it really just turns into who is the better Sigma.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I wonder if GCU will still run the Roadhog, and if U of A will still run the Maga, or if they're going to switch it out for Sigma.
I mean, to not play Sigma on this map is really kind of a throw, which I say that now, and we're going to see, like, an Orisa and a Hog. And I'm gonna bite my words, but I mean, if we don't see a Sigma by one team, I think the Sigma team is just gonna roll. It's just always how it has been at a high level with this map, at least.
Interesting. So, I mean, I'm excited.
Absolutely.
This is
it's going to be
gonna be
another phenomenal game. It'll be a longer game because there's more. This is an escort map, so you're going to see more of this game, unless it's just a first point hold.
So it looks like we just got the command. We're going into game.
We're going into game.
We're about to see these picks.
All right, let's see what we got. I mean, I hope that we see this Sigma. It's going to kill me if we don't see a Sigma, and I just talked up Sigma for the past 5 minutes.
Exactly. You know, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
These team comps. And that's what I like about Overwatch is that no matter what map you play, you're going to have that different team comp for how, like even each different team is going to have a different team comp. So you're going to have a Sigma for one map. You're going to have a Roadhog for another. You'll have an Orisa for another. Reinhardt for one. I mean, it's so interesting how these team comps change and how they...
And, yep, see, we see the Sigma by U of A. GCU is still remaining on this Hog, though. And a Brig. A Brig is a wild pick. Brigitte.
Brigitte. Here we go.
Okay, they switched the Yana. Who are you picking? I don't know. I mean, they're still in the attacking, so I mean, but the Sigma by U of A is expected. But I mean, the Hog is a good counter pick to Sigma. He can hook him out of his grasp, which the grasp will suck in all damage or abilities by a certain amount of time, and turn that into shields on his part. But as a hook. Are we going to see a Junkrat? I doubt we'll see a Junkrat. No, but the hook stuns him out of it and pulls him in, and he gets none of that shield. We will be seeing a Junkrat. Oh, yes.
And we're seeing him.
We're going to see him come over the top here as he waits for his second mine. He's just waiting for them to get into the game and see. Watch this.
Double jump.
Ready?
Look at that.
The Torb.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, nothing to come out of it though. But the angles are there.
Yeah, that's still good.
There's a big pick by Dragnavar to start off the game against the Baptiste, and there goes GCU's main healer. Seeing as Arizona U of A changed to another main hero though in their Baptiste, learning from the previous match and seeing that the Moira really wasn't working for them, but still using these long sight lines with the it's a big hook.
There's the Sigma
he gets
hook,
out.
just like you were talking about. There was that Sigma hook pulling him out.
I mean, he was still using that grasp. He got hooked out of it, but I mean, they probably shouldn't have gotten the kill there. But I mean, it was close. But
still, I mean, we're looking at just.
I mean, it's a cool, slow little. They'll have their Baptiste back by now, so I mean, it's still a 5v5.
It is, yeah.
The Sigma will probably be very suppressing towards this Hog though, and we'll see how this works. But the Torb having their 6th player in their turret. We see these player cams, and they're really just focused in right now.
Yeah, they're just dialed in. It's like
very calm,
collected.
But a big pick on the Hog, and GCU's just gonna have to come back and reset. Might get another pick here if U of A is lucky, but no, nothing there.
So
just gonna wait for that Hog. Oh, Clarity with a big pick on Twinkerbell though.
Yeah, U of A has 4 ults right now that are just
about to
sitting
have
on.
5. I mean, the Sigma is right there.
Yeah, so we're about to have a full stack
and
of
you see
ults
GCU
on
changing
U of
that
A.
Sigma. Yeah, Sigma's just way too oppressive on this map. You don't have a Sigma, you're gonna see that quick change, and yeah. I mean, that ult's gonna come over the top here, and U of A is watching for it. More of a zoning ult at the moment, but I mean, maybe. Might see
oh my goodness, look at how...
The Immortality Field still saving them from that death, though.
Yes.
But, I mean, U of A getting that. Oh, that's rough by the Kree, but no, nothing coming out of it. But Wayfarer killing the Q-tip, and
Zenyatta
not using that ult, so, I mean, U of A just going to push him back again.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be another quick reset for GCU. And, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be another quick reset. They might get out of here with their lives. But I mean, I doubt it. I think U of A is just gonna. Oh, the counter.
The counter came in.
The rocks.
GCU has 2 ults on their team right now, and a 3rd one's on the way at 65%.
U of A still having both of their DPS ults though, but the window is gonna provide double damage and healing for all of GCU, and the Widow pick.
Yeah, and the Torbjorn used that ult, but died mid-ult.
I mean, but yeah, okay, that's a good ult swap for GCU. Q-tip getting a random snipe from across the map as Lucio.
We love Lucio snipes around
here.
here.
We do love Lucio snipes. We love our Lucios.
Shouts out to all the Lucio players out there.
I
We
mean,
love you.
yeah, Lucio Mafia goes crazy. Doge getting a nice pick on that counter on the Widow, and GCU getting that first point, which the first point is notoriously very difficult. The second point generally is a roll, but by the attacking team if they do it right. But this third point, if they get to it, is going to be rough by this attacking team. It is notoriously one of the hardest points in the game to capture. And if you disagree, you're probably plat.
But GCU is still pushing that payload, although it's at a now it's at a 2-speed, 3-speed now.
But GCU having the flux here, and trying to get this pick on the Zen or the Sigma, and they got a good pick on the Sigma.
Good pick on the Sigma.
The Hanzo is going crazy. I mean, they're playing this double hit scan now, or no, I guess Hanzo isn't hit scan. He's got his arrows, but
it's a projectile.
They're still playing double sniper comp, and U of A remaining on this Sojourn. But I mean, yeah, you see this second point being a roll.
Yeah, and now they're gonna push it on this third leg.
I mean,
here
GCU might get a if GCU can get up this momentum, they're just gonna roll this third point. But I mean, the Sigma going up in this. Oh, stunned out of it though.
Ooh.
Fantastic rock by University of Arizona. And they're using that Zen ult again. And
Zen ult's back at it.
I mean, just trying to push him back, maybe get a little bit of counter momentum, and a couple good picks. And
looks like that counter momentum starting to
GCU
come
just gonna
in.
have to reset here. And oh, what a rock!
Ooh.
Oh, he stays alive though. Oh, fantastic rock by Nope.
Oh my.
Nice window, and yeah,
Nice.
GCU just having to stay back and wait out this window. That's a lot of damage going out and not much damage coming back in. And
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
now, and that U of A has that Sigma ult right there. Clarity has an ult
Snowball's
as
getting a
well.
good pick on Clarity.
Yeah.
U of A using a counter flux though. I mean, anyone going up? No. No one caught in the flux, and I mean, the Widow trying to get a big pick here. Oh, just barely. Oh, nice pick by Sandosh.
Nice pick. There we
Fantastic pick.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's going to be huge for GCU going forward. And Sandosh watching this angle. This Widow 1v1. Oh, and Insomnia gets him.
Insomnia.
Disgusting shot by Insomnia. The wall's going up, and wall's providing for the entire team. But Hanzo getting a good pick on it. And Lucio using beat.
Go back to Nope here.
GCU just trying to get something here on offense. Clarity using their ult. Trying to push it, GCU back, and maybe getting a quick. Oh, huge shot by Twinkerbell as he tries to go to that high ground.
U of A is down 3 people.
I mean, using the Widow Mine, and I mean, GCU trying to get this push here with 2 minutes left on the clock, and
they're pushing it really quick.
Widow,
now.
Widow, come on, that Widow just barely.
Here we go,
Hanzo
U of A.
trying to get to that high ground. And
Yeah, Hanzo going around trying to
oh,
get.
what a shot! What a
Nice.
shot by Twinkerbell! Ah, a W skin, by the way. W skin check. Nope, almost dead here. Still gets that good heals, and Zen using that ult to keep him up, and GCU trying to get the Sigma here. Nice pick, and GCU is going to get pushed back, but Twinkerbell going for that C9. No, nothing there.
But even then, still, GCU is now so close. They're 12.5 meters away from goal.
I mean,
still, we're looking at GCU. If GCU gets one more good push in, I think that's going to be game.
oh, absolutely. I mean, they have to win one more team fight. It's going to be hard with these spawns by U of A because the spawn is just so close. But this Zen on the high ground is going to be phenomenal for him. This Sojourn on the high ground. GCU has walls go up for them though, so they'll have those wall hacks on everyone. But GCU trying to take this high ground first. The Widow behind.
Lucio up there with
U of A
Hanzo.
just trying to sit on that point. Maybe getting a pick here. GCU using their flux. Nothing giving. Remington down. Clarity got him, and probably just get a quick reset. I mean, Tank down. Yeah, Q-Tip's down. Twinkerbell getting a good pick, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still possible but that GCU gets the cart here, but it's highly, highly unlikely.
Yeah, they got GCS less than 30 seconds left now.
Sandosh watching these angles, though. Insomnia watching them better. Oh, Sandosh with that pick, though. Seven goes up to this high ground to try and get these picks, and nothing. The window getting used. The flux getting used. And that's going to be down. Twinkerbell dead. And, yeah, I mean, U of A just big defensive hold. And Remington trying. I mean, yeah, he's just going to die here, though. Maybe he's got beat, or the flux. And
Hanzo ult.
yeah. I mean, Q-Tip has beat, but it's overtime, and that's just going to be it. Yeah, big defensive stop by University of Arizona. And we'll see if they can do any better on the attack.
Yeah, that was a really good defense by U of A there. I'm impressed, honestly. They really bounced back after that first match and really just brought it back. Let's look at this
Watch
Kane's
this Kane's
replay here.
and huge
Ooh,
pick
my
by Twinkerbell. I mean,
gosh.
unfortunately, nothing coming of that, but
That's still just a dirty hit right there.
it's
That is
a phenomenal shot by Twinkerbell.
like, ooh, that's nasty.
Just the jump, shot and jump back. I mean, Hanzo has this notorious double jump that is very tough to read if you're not watching for it. But I mean, it was just such a good shot. I mean, anyone can respect a good, clean headshot.
Exactly, and that's it's so just impressive.
Yeah, seeing this Sigma Ditto again, and I mean, yeah, remaining on the same comps as they were at last game or last match.
Yeah, and it's gonna be almost mirror comp.
Best point. I mean, almost a mirror comp. Clarity has that double hit scan.
And then Twinkerbell's on the Hanzo.
I mean, double hit scan on the Sojourn, and the Sojourn is going to be very good for him going forward. I mean, Sojourn has that opportunity to get to the big high grounds. I mean, to be fair, so do every other DPS in this game.
Exactly.
Hanzo with those wall climbs and Widow with the grapple, but I mean, GCU just trying to get this double sniper comp to work here and maybe get something going. The Zen is going to be super oppressive on both sides with their Discord Orb, providing that, I believe, is 20% damage increase against each side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no Junkrat again, but I mean,
Yeah, but
defensively, this Widow is going to be rough to play against, and
yeah, as we go
just
here,
trying
we're
to get
going here
something
Sigma.
going here. Yeah, I mean, this first corner is going to be really tough to deal with, especially with these high grounds. And Widow's probably going to go for a big grapple shot here. Either side is. Yep, look at this. Ready. And nothing there, though.
Yeah, nothing there. But it's especially bad because you have all this high ground, as you mentioned, but it's also cramped.
Oh, that was a good immortality field, though.
You're just almost in like well, you're on like a little road, and you have these buildings, all this high ground next to you. I mean, you're going to be walking through here, and you're going to have people above you, in front of you, all around, and so you have to watch everywhere around you so that you don't get hit.
Absolutely. Big rock by both sides. Nothing coming good, though. No picks. No picks yet. Just some couple immortality fields drawn out. Lots of cooldowns. And really nothing going for either side. University of Arizona. Oh, big pick by Twinkerbell, though. Hanzo with that one-shot headshot.
Yeah.
And Sindosh getting Insomnia in this 1v1 again. And Sindosh really getting the better of Insomnia most times tonight.
Yeah. Oh, nice hit
Clarity
there.
with that big railgun on Twinkerbell, though.
Exactly.
And GCU just having a good hold. I mean, University of Arizona resetting, and
yeah,
GCU is still down 1 right now, but I mean, they have that Widow, so it's really hard, and they're probably going to pop Widows the walls pretty soon.
Yeah.
Remington has his Flux, and Baptiste's about to have his window, and
yeah, we're about to see 3 ults on the side of
you have
GCU.
to see these windows being popped, and
U of A having 1 ult right there as well.
a big snipe, nothing there, though.
Nice hook shot, or grapple
Nothing
shot.
there, but
yeah,
I mean,
beautiful.
Sindosh getting the best of Insomnia again. I mean, at what point is Clarity getting a good shot on Insomnia or Sindosh? But at what point does Insomnia just switch? I mean, at the point do they go 1 and 7, and it's kind of like a general rule. You go 7 deaths before switching, but I mean, if they could get something going here, Clarity getting a good shot on Twinkerbell though, and Degnavar going down as well as Nope. I mean, do you see with just another big defensive hold?
Yeah, I mean another nice hold as well.
And Remington popping off. This tank is just showing such oppression.
Yeah, I mean U of A was down 3 guys right there.
Big shot. I mean,
Insomnia there on the back line trying to almost crowd control to an extent, trying to kind of keep everybody
that's
back
all it
there.
is. I mean, we'll see if anything comes of it, but I mean, that's a good arrow from the Hanzo, just making sure that the walls are up for even a second.
Yeah, Nope has the ult right now.
But, I mean, Nope, Dragonfire, and Wayfarer all have ults. Insomnia about to have their walls. Window being used. The Flux being used as well. But the counter ults, and there's nothing there for U of A. Nothing there. I mean, 60 seconds left, and it's not looking good. I mean, GCU might just have a full-on first-point hold, and I mean, we'll see if they can get something here. They only have walls, though. I mean, they're about to have their dragons up, but disgusting shot by Sindosh.
Where did that even come from?
Across the map, obviously. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, my bad. I should have read that.
You're watching the same thing I am.
Yeah. But man, 30 seconds remaining for U of A here in this match.
They have walls. They need to get something going here. Doge popping counter walls. Everyone can see everyone. The storm arrow is being used. Window being used, and there's nothing there for either team. They have 17 seconds to push, and I mean, they have one good fight left, and if they can win, if they can get this point, big grapple shot, but nothing coming of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Nope, going down to half health, 60 health, 50 health, back up to 150 though, and he's good. The dragon's being used. Maybe, big pick.
Nice hit.
U of A might be able to get something going here.
U of A might be able to get to the next point right now.
GCU down their Zen, and if U of A can get something here, Zen might be back before anything can come of it though. But
exactly.
I mean, it's rough, but I mean, Doge almost. That's so close. Oh, there you go.
Nice, there you go.
Doge getting the best of Insomnia once again. And Nope going down, and yeah, it's just a C9. Just a flat-out C9, and GCU goes up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, that was an impressive showing again from both sides. I was impressed with the defense that U of A put up.
Watch this.
Look at this Remington
play the game.
Look at this play here.
Yeah, just the Sigma with a big flux here at the second to last team fight. And big rock, big just oppression by the Sigma.
Big push back to
GCU
spawn.
goes up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean...
just another quick game.
Another quick game and another impressive showing from both teams.
Absolutely. I mean, U of A showing really good defensive hold on this third point, but this first point, once you can't get past it, it's really hard to get past it if you're just not getting it exactly where you need to be at the right time and getting these like little picks. Like they had a chance getting a pick on that Zen, but the Widow of GCU just getting the best of the Widow from U of A. And
exactly. I mean, and then also
there.
I was impressed by ult usage as well.
Absolutely.
We saw a bunch of just combo ults go back to back. We saw the Zen ult used with the Sigma ult.
Yeah, it's just the counter ults, and GCU using their support ults way better than the DPS doing their ults. But
exactly, it's just battle of the ults at that point.
Absolutely.
It's just how many ults can we throw at them, and how many ults are they throwing at us?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
It's just so impressive, I think.
Yeah, GCU just having better ult usage, positioning, just team play, and it's showing. And U of A really couldn't do much about it, and we'll see if they can pull something together this next game, hopefully. Like, we love to see more games.
Exactly.
And I want to see U of A get something going here. It's rough to see it, though, because GCU about to have the momentum going forward.
Exactly.
They're up 2-0. And
yeah, I mean, GCU now has just got this momentum, and we're going to go... into these next few maps or however long this takes. And
yeah. Next one I believe is an escort, if I'm not mistaken. Or not an escort, a hybrid. It's either going to be hybrid or push.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Either way, it's a completely different style of play, and hybrid is similar to what we've seen a little bit. We'll probably see a Hog come out. But for the push, I mean, who knows what we'll see. It really depends on what map we're on.
Exactly.
Maybe a little bit of Zarya, but I don't know.
I mean, and that's what I like, and I did mention this earlier, is that how like from map to map, from game mode to game mode, the team comp just changes.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, we saw, first map there on Nepal, we saw, Roadhog there for your tank, and Kiriko and Lucio for healing, and then we go over to the map we were just on, and we had Zenyatta was there, Sigma was there. I mean, the whole team comp changed.
Yeah. No, that's just a Sigma map, though. And if you're not playing Sigma, then you're really not going to get much out of it. But you saw the moment that GCU swapped to Sigma, they just rolled, and it just shows that GCU is just a little bit better team play right now.
Exactly. And it's just also, and another big thing along with the teamwork is communication.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm a big proponent of communication, especially in these games, because communication is so key, especially in team games.
Leads to team play.
Exactly.
Better communication.
Yeah, just with that game sense and that communication, just helping me like, okay, you have a Sombra on, insert building name here.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, just communicating where those positions are and which character it is can totally change the tide of a game.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's just general game sense, no matter what game you're in. It works for just about any game. I'd recommend going and trying it with your friends, Just
really quick before we go into the next game, just another really quick, very thankful shout out to our sponsors, Army National Guard, as well as Kane's Rockstar Esports U. Yeah, you've heard
RallyCry.
RallyCry. Yeah, you've heard the spiel a couple times.
You've heard us talk about this, but we love these guys.
We can't thank Army National Guard enough. Esperanza. Yeah, this will be in fact a hybrid map. Esperanza. will be a really big map coming here. It's a newer map for Overwatch 2.
But it's a beautiful map.
It is
Look
a
at
gorgeous.
that.
Oh no, wait, no, this is a push map.
Yeah.
Mistaken. I was thinking Parisio. My bad.
Portugal.
This is
you
also
love
a new
Portugal.
map for Overwatch 2. This is a push map. Push being an entirely new game mode made for competitive for Overwatch 2. But
exactly.
this is going to be a big, different style of gameplay here. It's very steamrolly. So once you get a couple really good team fights going, you can really push the bot quite a bit down the map.
Exactly.
But
Because once that momentum just kicks in, it's just that momentum rolls.
absolutely, you just domino effect.
Have you watched Indiana Jones?
Which one?
The very first one.
Yeah, absolutely.
You remember at the very first moment where the boulder was going down in the cave?
Maga Dittos.
So
Maga Dittos are going to be rough.
that's exactly how this is going to be.
It's just going to be brain rot. No.
It's just going to be momentum.
No, we're seeing Maze, we're seeing Torbs, we're seeing Twinkerbell on the Torb. I mean, Insomnia on the May again, and yeah, we're just kind of going back similar to the first game.
Yeah, look at this here. So we got the Lucio moving in of U of A here, moving in onto this point. The Maga already there. Remington right there on the bot.
And Remington on the GCU about to go crazy if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the spray. We love seeing the spray right there. But look at this in the note right here for U of A. The charge coming in. Come on. What's going on?
Nope. I mean, that's just May.
I mean, yeah, that's just May. I mean, it's just like everybody's
Wait.
bouncing everywhere. It's so just... Everybody's going everywhere. Like Remington here, back on the point. You see them killing the May right here on this here. So we see here U of A going in, Clarity on U of A. Pushing in, trying to push back. Maga back in spawn, coming out. We see Q-tip
Quick
coming
little
in here.
swap offer here, but I mean, U of A getting some big push on the bot. Or yeah, Dragnavar getting picked here, and yeah, the Sojourn getting a big pick here, and having Railgun when they want to use it, but Remington building up this Maga ult. Clarity about to have the Reaper ult though, and kind of very similar to our first game where we had these comps by both teams, and Snowball's getting a good pick, and GCU about to just start rolling back. Like I said, it's a very domino effect. You can just go either way, either side, and
exactly, it's a very momentum, more than any other game mode in Overwatch. This is the most momentum based.
Absolutely.
I would say, because
you can just get one good team run after another, and it really, but it can go either way at any point in time, and it's really one of those game modes where you can just switch up so quick, and really either team always has the opportunity to win here.
It's a very, we'll say, dynamic game mode. I think is the best way to describe it. Is like
U of A trying to get this high ground, and GCU just denying them anything. Trying to still push the spot a little bit. And May having the ult here. This would be a huge ult if they chose to use it, but
U of A's May is also going to have ult ready.
U of A also having their May out. Yeah, you're right. And
Reaper ult as well on U of A.
Twinkerbell. Oh, come on. Either side is
up. Oh, the May's healing.
Nothing there. And yeah, the Reaper's just going to get taken down, and GCU continues to push the spot.
GCU has 4 ults right now, and U of A sitting on 3.
Yeah, and the Sojourn going to have their ult soon, too.
Exactly. And as we see here, I mean, all these different ults can really change the momentum of the game. I mean, we see here, we have a Lucio right here with ult on U of A. We see the May on U of A also having her ult. We have Reaper on U of A also.
Synecdoche about to have this ult, and I mean, GCU trying to push this bot a little bit more. They got the points, so they get the forward spawn. But a huge Maga ult, and the
all
Reapers
for U of A.
All the ults popped.
It's ult city.
But Synecdoche gonna get one good pick out of here, and nothing more coming out of it though.
Yeah, the
Wayfarer gonna go down, and GCU probably just gonna keep rolling this if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, another ult being used though, and U of A is looking a little bit better as far as equal on ults, and
Yeah.
Nope having their ult, Snowballs having their ult.
Wayfarer
And,
changes from Kiriko.
and
Or away from Kiriko.
I mean, it's just another role type game mode, but we'll see what happens here. Snectiki trying to get a better, another quick pick, and the Railguard charged up to 100%.
Exactly. But
Maybe
still,
getting a quick headshot. That does one-shot headshot most heroes. Not so much anymore, but the Maga going down, and no ults, and Twinkerbell just going in and clutching up, and nothing coming of the ults, and GCU going to keep pushing the spot.
Kill streak.
I mean, Synecdoche just, I mean, no one's dying. There's no picks coming through for U of A.
Yeah,
GCU just having much better survivability, and that's all that it takes is just don't die, and things will go well for you.
Yeah, Twinkerbell still has the May ult on GCU's side. I mean, and right now, I think the closest one to ult on U of A is Lucio at 80.
Lucio at 80 is going to be quick, because he'll get it very relatively quick, but...
Yeah, he's already at 90. Can we look away for 1 second?
But if you look at GCU, I mean, Remington has their ult, Q-Tip is about to have their ult, Twinkerbell using their ult.
Yeah.
And oh, huge sleep coming in, but quickly working up, and I mean, GCU is just going to keep rolling, and they have ult, they have everything they need to. Insomnia about to have their ult, but I think it's just too little too late.
Yeah,
Huge
right
beat
now,
coming through for both sides.
Yeah, right now it just looks like GCU's got that momentum.
Oh,
and it's just,
okay, hold on. Ooh. U of A getting something here, but Insomnia 1 HP, Dragnavar 1 HP, but they're going back up, and Synecdoche.
Yeah, GCU just lost 3 there in that push.
Q-Tip going down, Clarity going, getting another one. U of A barely holding by the skin of their teeth.
Exactly. The Ana pick for U of A.
I mean, it's what they needed to just maintain a little bit more healing, and
exactly.
It was either that or the BAP, and the BAP just wasn't working. So I mean, they'll have to switch the Ana, but they'll have Nano, and the Nano will be huge for them in this fight. But GCU taking this high ground and really just trying to be suppressive as possible.
Exactly, and now GCU is on top of U of A right now, almost locking them under the bridge to an
crazy.
extent.
Nope, going down to half HP. Dragnavar also trying to keep him up as much as he can. Wayfarer dead. The Nano not being used. I mean, the Nano being used there might have been able to win them that team fight, but Q-Tip getting another one. The May about to go down, and Remington 1 HP, but U of A not being able to get down Remington. And GC going to start pushing this bot back, but I mean,
yeah, now it's going to be
it's looking rough for U of A.
Yeah, with 13 minutes.
13? What you mean 13?
3 minutes and 15 seconds
Thank you.
left. Sorry, I need to fix my glasses really quick.
Bro needs to get his glasses checked.
Sorry, yeah, I need to go get my prescription refilled. Thank you. But now they're back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Wayfarer here on the Ana, helping heal his team on U of A.
Maybe getting big Nano on the...
Big Reaper ult.
But dying
but
and
sleep, dying to the Maga.
That's a huge ult by the May, and I mean, it's a 3v3, but they're pushing ult and
Kiriko
I mean, that's just a C9. It's just a flat out C9. GC wins.
GC wins, beautiful.
That's a 3-0.
I mean, yeah, it was incredible to say the least.
And that's just a quick 3-0, and U of A going down.
Q-Tip
Huge
here.
play of the game by Q-Tip.
Let's look at this.
Let's see what we got going on here, and this is just good team play. You see, I mean, Snowball's going down there, but the big boop into the just massive amounts of damage, and
team
just
right
fantastic team play by both teams. And
yeah, I mean, what can we say? We can just shrug our shoulders here.
it was just GCU just playing better.
I mean, yeah, just watching that big ult war we had, where it was
absolutely.
4 ults on each side.
It was just back and forth, but GCU just got the better of all the ult plays, and just U of A just not doing enough, and they got something going, but it was just too little, too late, and it's just rough.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks seeing U of A go down to losers bracket, but I mean, still, I mean, GCU, that's like a semi-truck going 100 miles per hour just rolling, and nobody's there to stop it.
Yeah, having personally played with a lot of these GCU guys, I know just how good they can play, and I stand no chance. I stand zero chance against these guys, but they're very good at what they do. And it's, I mean, we'll see what happens in the next game with NAU and ASU. But I mean, it'll be interesting to just. I mean, I don't know.
That's
We'll
gonna be a
have to
fun
see.
one.
It'll be a good game.
You
It'll be a
know,
good game either way.
all
And
the picks and the team comps.
we
I
kind of saw
mean,
the same thing last weekend with Valorant, where just it was one team rolling for the first half of the day. But I mean, you got the ASU GCU match, and ASU ended up coming out on top 2-0, which no one saw coming.
Yeah, and then after that, GCU goes down to losers,
And
and then just goes and just rolls through everybody.
pretty much. But I mean, they
And
were
then-
against GCC, which unfortunately GCC is just not ASU. But I mean, we have one of the players from GCU with us now, looking for an interview. It's
Yeah,
it'll. I mean, we'll have to. I mean, see what the whole thought process and the communication going on there
Exactly.
was. It was very well played by both teams.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see what we got going on, and we've got
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip with us, and
the big man himself.
yeah, Q-Tip. What were your thoughts about last match?
New stuff, just trying to have fun with it, and it's our first LAN event as this group of players, so
Yep.
we were just kind of shaking off the nerves and getting into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was very well played on all three games. It just, what were your, what could you guys have done better?
A little more sticking to what we know how to play.
Stop
we were
experimenting in a
just-
tournament.
Yeah, we were trying a lot of new things because there was just a new patch actually on Tuesday, which shake the
Absolutely.
game up a little bit. So
Mhm.
we're still trying to figure out what's good, what we like to play. so.
Absolutely. I mean, but the May is just so oppressive, and you guys
Yeah.
just overall better. But
Yeah.
I mean, anything else you have before we go on to the next next couple matches?
No, I think just a shout out to my team and my coaches.
Absolutely, yeah.
They played
Absolutely.
really well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, very well played by you guys, and looking forward to see what you guys have going on tomorrow.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
That was good.
Yeah, very well played.
So, I mean, we just heard from the man himself.
Yeah,
We
Q-Tip,
just
Q-Tip
heard from
playing
Q-Tip.
very well.
Yeah, I mean, that's
The Lucio gameplay went crazy.
Lucio
we love
Gaming.
Lucio gameplay.
Lucio Gaming, back at it again.
The Lucio Mafia goes crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, that was just so good. But let's actually go to a replay.
Replay. We got to
Replay.
read our
Sponsored by Canes.
Canes replay presented by our
Oh.
partners at Raising Canes. One love. I mean, just the Remington plays, and this is just the big Sigma map that we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier, and there really was not much there left. I mean,
And then we see all these snipes
Yeah.
from, Widowmakers and from Hanzo's there, just
it was
going
just
and
a
getting these
big,
beautiful
long
headshots.
sightline. Yeah, long
mean-
sightline map, and that's what they're there to do is hit headshots.
Yeah, that's their job. Hit headshot, person fall.
click heads.
Yeah, it's just a point and click adventure game at that point. but,
Absolutely.
it's so just some of those shots are just so
It was
incredible.
so nice.
Like,
it was so nice.
oh,
Such
that- like
nice,
some of
nice
those are just-
Hanzo sounds,
mm.
and
delicious.
yeah,
Just
I mean,
amazing.
yeah, GC getting the better of U of A, but I mean, we'll see what U of A can do in losers later against. It'll be either NAU or ASU, and I mean, I'm excited to see how this next game goes. Hopefully, we get a little bit more competitiveness.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm here for a good game. And hopefully with everything that's going on, we'll see some different comps. I figure we'll just see a bunch of Maga though, which Maga's rough to watch. It's a little bit of brain rot gameplay, but it's all the same.
So,
Cactus, like after the break, we'll be going to
quick break for y'all.
quick
So
break
Go
and-
get
and-
some popcorn.
Yeah,
Go get your
absolutely.
water. Go get your Rockstar. Go get your Canes.
go get your Canes and your Rockstars.
Get a Caniac combo. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Yeah, and
But
we will see you guys with ASU and NAU after our break.
take care.
And welcome back, everyone. After our short break, we glad you guys all made it back.
Yeah, hopefully with some gains.
Hopefully,
Hopefully. Or
it was only 15 minutes, so it might not have been quick enough, but
unless you live next to a Canes.
it's
I,
true.
I would so do that, by the way.
It'd be dangerous.
I mean, it would be dangerous, but
Spend way too much money there.
oh yeah, I'd be probably in financial ruin to some
absolutely.
extent. But anyways, so we're
Welcome
about to go
back.
on now to
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
matchup between ASU and NAU at some point. you
Yeah,
know.
I know nothing about either of these teams. To be
Yeah,
fully honest
these-
with you, I know nothing. So, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, it'll probably be similar to what we saw last game or last match with a lot of Maga, a lot of the Sojourn, and these like oppressive sniper heroes like Hanzo, probably a lot of Zen, probably a lot of Kiriko, just like these suppressive characters, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's always bound to change. I'm not exactly sure which map we're going to first, but I know it's going to be a control map, kind of like what we had last game, where it's the two capture points, and I'm just curious to see where exactly what each team is going to end up doing.
Exactly. I hope, kind of more so for this game, the opposite of what happened last. I hope this is more of like a tug of war,
Oh,
like
absolutely.
a real, kind of like a.
A
Just a-
really just good overall game,
Yeah,
good
just like a-
competitive. I want to see a fourth map. All right,
Yeah, I want not to
don't- I
sound
don't-
mean,
I
but I
don't
want
wanna-
this one to drag on.
Yeah.
Just
I don't want to see another quick 3-0. I want to see actually some good gameplay.
I want to see some.
Which nothing against U of A, they did phenomenally for about half of what we saw, and GCU just kind of rolled for the rest of it though. They played well, okay. We give props for props are due. They played way better than I could play.
Yeah, I was about to say
I'm good. I'm not that good.
exactly, but like I said, I hope that this one kind of drags on and that it's more of a just almost like a crawl. Like they fight, like it's gonna be your endurance and your skill which really prove you in this next
Absolutely.
one. I really. I do hope for that. I think that's going to be make it really interesting.
Absolutely, it's
and
better for you guys
just-
too.
Exactly,
It's better for you guys.
It's
to watch.
better entertainment for y'all.
Yep.
So, I really do hope that that's what's going to happen. So,
Yeah, and once again, I would like to just thank our sponsors of the Army National Guard, Canes, Esports U, Rockstar, and RallyCry,
as well as the GCU Esports
as well as
facility.
the G Sports
We're
for
in.
providing this tournament. I mean, this has been a huge LAN tournament. It's been a phenomenal couple weekends. It's been such a fun time. I'm so glad that I got to work it.
Exactly. Same here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been
Communally,
so
we
much-
all
it's
agree.
been so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, we did the observing for Valor.
I swear I didn't
and-
talk to you before this weekend once. And,
No.
and you look at us now. We're chilling. We got
chilling.
good chemistry. And
Exactly.
it's-
We're just
it's
kind
a
of
ton
working
fun.
together. Exactly. But yeah, I just thank you to our sponsors again. Without them,
Absolutely. Yeah,
we
no,
would
without them, it
I
wouldn't
would
have
not
been
be in here in front of this camera talking to y'all about Overwatch.
Y'all.
Y'all. Okay, sorry, I
Oh,
have the bit of an accent to myself.
You look like a middle-aged grandpa. Okay.
I'm sorry, I got done playing the front 9 holes at the local
my
golf
bad.
course.
My bad. Okay, you're
I-
right.
I'm
You're right.
so-
Bro played 9 and then showed up at 6:15 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You want to go to the putting green?
Hey, you know what? I'm down.
I'm down. Yeah,
down.
we'll go to the putting green, putt a little
About
bit.
to drive some.
Oh yeah, just man, I miss golf. I like golf.
I didn't really get into golf much. I was much more of a baseball guy. I love my baseball.
Baseball's fun too,
Love my
but
baseball.
yeah, just sports things, you know.
Sports things. Yeah.
But
Esports.
Back onto topic.
Back
here.
on the topic.
So we have Overwatch.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, ASU versus NAU.
Yep.
What do you? Although I understand it changes by the map, what do you think the team comps will be made of? Do you think we're going to see more, like how we saw with last match? We're going to see more of a Roadhog, or are we
I
going to see
doubt
like
we'll
for
see another
tank,
hog.
or like what
I-
sort of healers are we looking for? Just kind of explain to the audience, please.
Yeah, so we'll probably see Maga. As mentioned by Q-Tip earlier, with the big patch that happened like 2 days ago, there's a lot of buffs with a couple big heroes and a lot of nerfs with some of these other heroes. Maga got buffed with his Stomp, which if you saw him at all last match, when you saw, especially in the first game, where you saw the Maga run into point and just jump down, that's a Stomp, and the Stomp used to do 60 minimum damage, and now it deals 30 additional damage, to like 90, and then like 150 for a direct hit, as well as stunning. So you'll see a lot of Maga in this game, because that ability in itself is very hard to stop. It's literally unstoppable, unless you kill him when he's in the middle of it. But without being able to stop that, it's really hard to just deal with a Maga. And Maga by itself, that tank matchup is really influential because you could spend the whole match without really having different DPS, different healers. If you have one tank that is just so much better and such a big counter pick than the other pick, because I personally play a ton of Reinhardt. If the other team was playing an Orisa, it's really hard for me to do anything, and my team just gets rolled. So tank counter picks are such a big part of this game, and seeing both teams have the same tank really doesn't provide for much of an interesting gameplay, which is why watching those Hog gameplay from last match, you saw so much more of a fun, quick pace, just go, go, go. Because there was just so much more that could have been done. Magas staring at each other for 5 minutes is not the most entertaining, but it's still part of this game, and it really provides the opportunity to really show just where the meta's at. So you see that with the tank, and then you see your DPS. We'll probably see a bit more Tracer, probably a bit more Hanzo. Just these like big DPS you saw last game will probably shift over to this game as well. Maybe a Mei. I know that GCU loves their Mei, but
Shouts out to Mei.
Shout out to the Meis. The first map is Oasis. Yeah, so
It's going to be interesting.
It is a control map. Oasis has 3 phenomenally beautiful maps. There's like a it's such a beautiful map. I love Oasis.
Couldn't you just imagine yourself just lounging on Oasis? You're laid back in like
Yeah.
a beach chair,
Some
relaxing.
very impressive high grounds in Oasis though. So we'll probably see at least a Hanzo. Definitely Lucio. We love Lucio.
We love Lucio.
Everyone loves Lucio right now. Lucio got buffed, and he did not get nerfed with this previous patch, so Lucio is still very good in today's meta. And probably a Kiriko, probably maybe an Ana, definitely a Baptiste, at least in one of the games. But Oasis, just with these high grounds, really doesn't provide the opportunity for some of these Meis and other very close range characters that you might have seen last game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, I'll put it. Because,
very much so.
and like I've mentioned before, just the compositions of the teams, all the characters changing between each map to fit that map better.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
to work in that map better, because sometimes a character in one map's not going to work for another map.
Yeah,
It's going to
absolutely.
be
It's the same thing with Hog for Circuit Royale from last game. So
Exactly.
I was saying that Circuit Royale is purely a Sigma map. Both teams had to pick Sigma to do anything because you saw that GCU was on that Roadhog for the first little bit of the game. They got nothing. They had to switch to the Sigma. Once they did, it was pretty easy from there for them to actually do something with it. So that's why maps are very hero dependent a lot of times, or heroes are map dependent. So your Circuit Royale and maps like that are just very hero dependent.
Yeah, that's very interesting to know, and I think that's also great for our audience to know,
Absolutely.
especially while we're communicating this. But
Yeah.
as I'm speaking right here, we're actually getting ready to enter our game
I mean,
on
yeah.
Oasis. I'm excited. So we're actually going to see the matchup
Yeah,
here.
our matchup. So
just a
we are
second.
aware
So-
that it is NAU and ASU.
So this is going to
But
be big.
let's see these players that they've got going on here, because
See. So let's see.
I mean,
I'm excited.
I need to know these names. These are going to be some household names. Trust.
Trust. I got you. I'm trusting you right here. So for
Trust.
NAU, we have Casey Duncan, Cheeto, Mr. Pebbles, Sekana, and Loki on NAU. And for ASU, we have
Angelic.
Aurora, Angelic, J-Man, Anhu, and Cilia. Or
Yeah.
C-
Personally, I'm personally rooting for Cheeto. I love a man who has a good food as their name. Never used to be a Cheetos guy. Recently, I've loved Cheetos.
Okay, so what do they call them? The Munchies, where it's the pack that has both the Cheetos, Doritos, the Sun Chips, and the
I
pretzels. in them.
haven't seen those, but it sounds
Oh,
phenomenal.
those are so good. I'll have to get you some. We'll share some tomorrow.
Trust.
Trust,
Now,
yeah.
This ash skin is so pretty. They just came out with this ash skin. It's for the Cowboy Bebop event. Overwatch having some good collaborations recently, but this ash skin has some of the best sights that I've seen for any skin. If you get some first person, if you would.
Yeah, but as we go here into
There we go.
Oasis,
Yeah, Baptiste. Yeah, see that Baptiste, that Lucio. Seeing a Moira come out of ASU. But this Sigma coming out of NAU is pretty interesting. But yeah, this Ash, this Tracer. But very similar for ASU is what U of A had for a while. Almost actually, yeah, a literal mirror comp of what U of A had at one point last game.
exactly.
Casey Dunn getting a good early pick on Cilia though, or Cilia. But that NAU getting very low, the immortality used, and I mean, they're down a J-Man 1 HP, but Angelic getting case'd on. And ASU looking like they're going to take this first point, but NAU right there. Oh, another really good rock. It's just so back and forth. You know, this could go either way right now. Maybe a good boop here.
Oh,
And yeah,
there we go.
big pick by Angelic, and I mean, ASU just can take this first point.
Yeah, as we see here, I'm really interested in the comps here because we have a little bit of a different comp between NAU and ASU. So like we have the Ashi and the Tracer and the Sigma over on NAU. When we look over at ASU, we have a Reaper, Sombra, Maga, and then both teams have a Lucio. I mean, I'm interested if this is more so leaning towards their play styles, like how they play, or if this is more so there's two different compositions that work well with the map.
Almost a huge boob right there. I mean, yeah, ASU taking a couple big picks right now, though, and NAU is going to have to come back, and yeah, all but Casey Dunn dying.
Yep.
So Casey Dunn trying to stall the point as much as possible, getting a little bit of that extra percent. But ASU going to win that and take back the point real quick, as NAU now has to wait on Casey Dunn to respawn, though. I mean, they don't have to wait a ton, but I mean, the Sombra now having EMP and Cilia having the Moira ult is going to go crazy. The Pulse Bomb could get some value. Pulse Bomb generally doesn't get a ton of value anymore, though, unfortunately, as there's so many just ultimates in this game, or abilities in this game. EMP huge, though.
EMP right there.
Good by that Maga. Angelic with a big boop on the Sigma, and ASU taking just another quick, easy team fight. Casey Dunn trying to get out with their life. No, and ASU going to take this point back, and it's looking like a little bit more back and forth, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's more so a bit of a struggle here as we see. I mean, ASU's now up to 60%, but NAU has 23. I mean, this is a lot different from what we saw earlier on Nepal with GCU and U of A, where it was pretty much GCU won first round, and then...
Yeah, look, those beautiful sights.
Yeah, those actually are really nice. I'm going to compliment that.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the first time I've seen
beautiful.
those. First time I've seen those. And
Maga with a big ult here. Ready? Boom. Yep.
Nice.
And big Reaper ult, and everyone's just stuck there. That's a big 4K
Oh.
by J-Man, and Aurora just getting that. And that might just flat out be game.
Clip that.
Yeah, absolutely clip. That's a huge clip right there.
Yeah, that's going right there in the montage.
I mean, they'll be able to touch here, but I don't know how much they'll be able to get out of it. I mean, they need to touch within the next 2 seconds, though. And no, that's just going to be the game. Oh, they touched. Lucio with a nice touch. They're on the Doomfist, though, and the Doomfist really isn't going to get much value here. Yeah, Angelic just getting them, and it's just going to look like another just quick game. Big beat from ASU, and they're just going to clean up, and NAU's got nothing there. And yeah, first map to ASU.
Honestly, that was... Oh, no, they're still going.
You know, I doubt they'll be able to get something here. Yeah, big boop. And nothing coming out of the Pulse Bomb, and yeah. Unfortunate from NAU, but I mean, ASU taking map 1. They still have quite a bit going for them for NAU for this next map, but yeah, that one's not the one I was talking about with the oppressive high grounds. This one is, though. This is the high ground map. So huge. Watch this huge Maga for the Canes replay. Blow one love.
Oh my
And
goodness!
such a nice Reaper ult.
That's peak right there. If you're a Reaper player, right there is what you want.
I mean, Reaper really, with the health buff recently, has been able to get that 300 health. It's really good for Reaper. We're going to see G-Man on that Symmetra, at least to TP for, and he's probably going to switch to Reaper. Yep. But yeah, same comps as last game.
Yeah.
With NAU on that Baptiste. They had Baptiste last game. What am I saying? But yeah, they were taking that high ground. No, they're not. They're going up for a flank. And a big stun by Aurora and Seikana going down. Cheeto going down, and ASU just rolling again.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sombra, yeah. Oh, Sombra getting a nice pick.
Sombra alive by sheer miracle.
Somehow. Big team kill, and that's just going to be the point for ASU.
ASU now has the point here on right
really
now.
the Maga getting that big initial jump. Yeah, this right here, this big unstoppable rush. And I mean, there's not much here going for ASU. I don't know why ASU's pushing up so much, but I mean, when they can get out just like that, there's really no reason why you shouldn't be able to go up. And
Yeah.
Tracer going down. Angelic going down for ASU, though. And
Yeah.
NAU might be able to push back and get a little bit of space right now. This Sigma trying to get anything with these rocks, and the Dynamite going out, nothing. No value on these abilities. And
Okay.
I mean, Angelic's going to be back soon, but I mean, the Moira ult being popped, and who about to get to his EMP. Aurora being such oppressive, and the EMP going out, and that'll be down for Pebbles. And oh, Loki getting J-Man though. I mean, and who this Sombra is just disgusting. And Kaden getting nothing there. Yeah, is taking care of the Tracer, and ASU really showing some just pure dominance right now.
Yeah, it's like just sheer. And even as we're seeing here, they're almost kind of trying to spawn trap them, keep them in their spawn, and just.
I mean, any extra percent that they can get is going to be so good for them going forward.
Exactly.
NAU needs to do something here. Maybe go to this high ground, get something going. They're at 75, which, I mean, realistically, they could let it go to 99. They shouldn't necessarily want to make it go to 99, but they can, because there's really no... Oh, disgusting by ASU, though. J-Man about to have their ults. I mean, he's going to probably pop it here, and... No, there's no use for it. Yeah, really no need to.
Yeah.
And they're going to just clean house and just... I mean, this 5%, and yeah, just pop all the ults. And Bob coming into point, though. I mean, if they can take care of Bob quick, yeah, no, that's game.
Yeah. ASU did a nice job there.
I mean, it's just going to be cleaning house. Yeah.
Clean up on aisle 4.
J-Man disgusting with these. Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
That's just game 1.
Yeah, ASU played an excellent and honestly, I might want to say quite just
Impressive.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
An aggressive run here. Let's look at the play of the game here.
Yeah, about
from
that
the
Maga. Oh, it's going to be the Maga Reaper, bro.
Yes,
that's
it's going to be the Maga Reaper.
Oh, no, it's
not. Really?
Really? I mean, this is the very first, right out of the gate. And you seeing how oppressive Maga really is at the moment. And him getting buffed really was not what this game needed, but it's okay. I mean when you're just gonna roll like that, it's really hard to get much out of it. I mean, you will probably see a switch of tank for NAU for the next game. I mean, the Sigma really wasn't working much as intended, and there really wasn't much value to be found in the Sigma. They got a couple picks here or there, but it was really just a roll because NAU or U of A just. No. ASU, thank you. Had that better take. We got there in the end, just like the mom, where they just read out every other kid's name until they get to the one that they're trying to talk to. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah, but I want you really quick to explain to the audience, because we've been throwing around the word ult a lot.
Okay.
So explain the ultimate for the characters, please.
So your ultimate is an ability that charges over a period of time. Most abilities have what's called a cooldown, where it's just a certain amount of time between after you use it before you can use it again. Your ultimate is a ability that gets charged up throughout the game over both time and by doing damage and healing if you're a support. But over the period of the game, between stuff that you do and stuff that, like, just over time, you gain percentage in this ultimate. When you use it, it goes back to 0, resets to 0, and then you can hold it until you want to use it, unless it's between rounds, which you cannot hold it between rounds, which is why at the end of the game, you just see everyone using, like, the Lucio ultimate, the Reaper ultimate. Like, the Maga and the Reaper in the first game, when you saw them just hit down the cage for the Maga, and then the Reaper just using the... I would call it the Beyblades. Use the Beyblade. And just you watch him just absolutely get that 4 kill there. It was just, I mean, there's really not much more there, and they can combo very well.
Yeah, and those ultimates are real game deciders, as we've seen throughout, well, this first round, and within last round where we saw GCU and U of A. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, they're getting ready to go into this next game, which, I mean, you see them just locked in. ASU looking very comfortable, and NAU just not looking at their highest hopes. They need to pull it back together. I mean, they're really not looking like they're really feeling it right now, which if they can get that mentality straight and just reset going into the next game, they 100% could get something going here, which NAU has so much going for them, and they just need to reset. ASU's getting way too comfortable right now, though, which could honestly go against them.
Very true, but also how I see ASU's relaxed demeanor here is it's a sign that they're comfortable. They're kind of in their element. they're probably assuming, just going to make a quick assumption, that, probably back home they do some kind of LAN tournaments like this, maybe back at their,
Maybe.
you really can't do stuff like this, especially without funding and
big
stuff like that.
organizing.
I mean,
But shout out to Army National Guard for sponsoring Western Cactus League.
hey, good segue to our sponsors.
Got you.
We love our sponsors here. Just, Esports U, RallyCry, Rockstar, Canes, the GCU Esports facility itself, and last
Absolutely.
but certainly not least, Army National Guard, as my friend Hunter here has
Absolutely.
said. I mean, just without them.
The LAN event would not have happened.
Exactly.
And it really provides an opportunity to see these players out of their element a little bit. Because a lot of these teams are used to just playing online games against people that you're never going to see. But playing these LAN events allows for these, to feel each other's energy, which you really can't get that anywhere else, which to be directly across from another team, I mean, you really don't get the idea unless you see it in person, where these teams are right across from each other. There is 2 computers separating each team, and it really, you feel the energy come from across the room, and it really can be detrimental for some teams sometimes to just feel how comfortable the other teams are. And it really deals so much. Overwatch, half of Overwatch is a mental game. Sure, the other half is a really actually just skilled, but half of playing Overwatch is just being mentally sound and being ready to just play it. If I'm not mistaken, our next map is going to be Dorado.
Ooh.
Which Dorado is going to be a Widow and a Hanzo and a Sombra and bleh.
Long sightline simulator. We'll see.
This Circuit Royale over again, except, I mean, we'll probably see a Sigma or a Hog. I really like Winston on this map personally, Winston and Diva, because there is a very oppressive high ground in the first point, which you can see directly into spawn, and around the corner there's another one that looks directly down a straightaway. There's some very tough long angles in this map, and it's really, it's going to be hard for a lot of teams that just don't have these good snipers.
Now, we're going to go straight into game here.
Absolutely.
on
Dorado.
On Dorado. You were correct,
Yeah.
good sir. But it's just so... I mean, I love some of these design of the maps first. I want to point that out.
Oh, it's gorgeous. There's a lot of little fun Easter eggs on this map, too.
Yeah, just the detailing and how pretty the map looks. I'm a guy for kind of like beauty and how things look.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
love
how-
we love Italy. Or,
Yeah.
no, this is Mexico.
This is Mexico.
This is Mexico. My bad.
This is
We
Italy.
should just go to Rialto so I can be right. Okay.
Yeah, but exactly, and it's a night map as well. So
Cheat
you
on the
get to-
Alari is a wild pick. And Scylla on the Lifeweaver. These are some fun, wild different comps than what we've seen recently. But Aurora on that Winston, like I said, he's just got to get to that high ground and really just try and get them off of that oppressive high grounds. Celia on the Lifeweaver to pull him back if need be, because he has one ability that Angelic trying to troll his teammate a little bit. Celia on the Lifeweaver to pull him back if need be, but I mean they just got to get him off of this high ground, and if they can get him off this high ground, they'll win this first point pretty easily. But Pebbles on the Sigma, it will be very nice as well for NAU, honestly.
Interesting. This is, I mean, vastly different team comps from what we've seen today in this tournament. I mean, we
Absolutely.
see.
Oh, ASU having a completely different than what we have seen.
So this is.
Jamin on that Widow, though, looking for an easy pick, and not seeing much right now, but Pebbles antied, going to get back to full health, and oh, so close.
Oh! Nice Widowmaker snipe.
Disgusting pick by J-Man. I mean, the Winston just trying to go in and get that little bit of value, and I mean, ASU down one support, though, and they really have to be careful here. Winston in their back line, and Pebbles really just can't do anything here, and J-Man just too oppressive right now.
Yeah.
ASU looking like it's going to be another roll.
NAU down 2 players right now. 2 players that got eliminated, and so they're going to spawn in here in just a minute. But right now, ASU's pushing the payload, and they're already at the first checkpoint.
J-Man just showing why he was so confident in the pre-game.
Yeah, just... I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, as we can see with their attitude and how the demeanor of the players, ASU was a lot more relaxed. They were having, it almost seemed like they were having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah, they're having some fun with today.
Exactly. It's just more so like they're relaxed, whereas NAU seems like they were treating it like, I mean, like it was the most serious thing, where some of this stuff, while yes, you should take it seriously, sometimes it's about having fun with it.
Oh, absolutely. And just having that little bit of fun. Walls being popped by J-Man.
Having that little bit of fun can make all the difference. And as we see here, I think it's
the same thing. If you're not having fun with it, you're not going to play well anyways.
Exactly. And so I think that's translating really well.
Winston
over here.
going on this Baptiste. Baptiste using one of his 3 life pools. I mean, he has a couple big pick by Cheetah though, but Anu trading. Aurora just killing the Baptiste, and ASU just continuing to roll. Pebble's trying to take this high ground though. I mean, it might do something for them, but I mean, NAU not really getting much out of this. The Tracer out here looking for a pulse. Not going to kill because it's a tank. Nice. Oh, he stayed a half second longer. He might have gotten the kill there. Aurora has the primal. Yep. Aurora popping the primal just because he got low and going in. And I mean, oh, what a huge... Oh, nothing coming from the Echo, though.
One ultimate used on each side.
Oh! And a disgusting shot by the Widow again. And Seikana just going down. And Anu and J-Man just being way too oppressive for NAU. ASU's DPS just carrying this game.
Exactly. I mean, I couldn't word it any better like how you're wording it. It's just...
Anu going down for another, J-Man another one. See, look, just these DPS just being way too oppressive, and there's nothing they can do about it.
And also, these little fights are what can even determine a whole game.
Absolutely.
Like, these little fights like this can tell you, like, how these things can go. Because it's just, I mean, little fights like this are what determine a game like this. Like, let's say J-Man and Loki were in one fight. If Loki won that, then ASU is going to be at a little bit of a weakness.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just...
Pebbles has their ult, they're going to use it, but I don't think there's much left here.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible.
I mean, nope, J-Man getting 2! And Anu getting 1. I mean, NAU is just going to go down here. Lucy's going to go down in a second, and I mean, yeah, it's just going to be a quick little finish from ASU, and we'll see if NAU can do anything on
half a meter left
attack, but I mean, it's not done yet, but it might as well be. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
3:47 on the clock is,
that is.
I mean, there's
kind
really
of incredible,
there. Yeah.
honestly. Just wow.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
There's not much that NAU can do there. We'll see if they can do anything on offense, but I mean...
And even then, some of these maps, the attacking side has an advantage over the defensive
Dorado is
side.
a very defensively styled map. So that's just why it's so... it's wild to see ASU just be so dominant on this map.
Yeah, I don't know really what else to say, because that's
There's not much there. I mean... And this first point, we'll see if NAU can do anything here, but they're staying on the same comp, and there's really just nothing left there. Not much to say. It's unfortunate to see, and we were hoping for a little bit more of a competitive touch, but ASU just looking like they're just gonna absolutely just be the same dominant team that we know them to be. And I mean, there's still plenty to say on NAU. These games can switch in an instant. The ball is a wild pick, though. The ball is wild.
Oh, man. This is going to be...
We love Hammonds.
From Aurora. That's going to be an interesting pick.
Cilia
for ASU.
and Angelic both being on main healers is fun, too. They're going to have quite a bit of healing coming in. So is NAU with the Baptiste and the Alari, though. Both teams having 2 main healers. No off healers like a Lucy or anything, but
and Aurora's going in.
I mean,
now,
yeah, they're just playing a
with
dive comp
Anhu.
now. They're just playing absolute dive and going around the map. Aurora maybe getting something going here, and yeah, there's just nothing here for NAU.
Yeah, it seems almost.
Oh, almost had that headshot.
But that's still just. I mean, that kind of proves the point, is that ASU at this point is almost
Good shot by the Alari.
showing skill. They're showing kind of game sense and skill. And
NAU's getting something going here, though.
yeah, I mean
they're
NAU
pushing the
is
bot.
pushing.
some oppressive Sigma things, and good rock. Get the kill. Come on. Nope. And I think the Sigma's just going to go down there. And no, I mean, he's got the healers. The ball trying to get something going up there, but a huge anti-heal. And that's just going to be the rest of NAU just going down. Loki, last one left up top for NAU, and nope, Loki goes down.
Loki goes down.
J-Man coming back from spawn. Knowing these rollouts well.
It's...
What's up, J-Man?
Yeah. It's so interesting how these picks can really define a match.
Determine. Yeah, I mean, the Sigma's interesting because the Sigma doesn't get much as far as movement goes. Oh, ball trying to go for a boop there. That would have been so nice. But NAU just going back to this high grounds, trying to get something going here. Both teams having a Tracer. The Tracer's having a little mini duel.
Yeah, a bit of a...
It's unfortunate to see the Sigma right now because
Yeah.
the Sigma counters the ball pretty well. But ASU has just been way too dominant in every single matchup today. ASU and AU's, or ASU and GCU will be a fun matchup. No matter when they play, GCU and NAU, or GCU and ASU are going to play at some point.
Yeah. Looks like for ASU, the Widowmaker has her ultimate used right now.
Oh, she's
and
15 health.
there are 3 more ults on the side of ASU, and NAU has 3 ults ready to use. So,
The Widow being nanoed. Oh, disgusting. That Pebble's 1 HP, Pebble's going down, and yeah, I think this just is a very easy defensive stop for ASU. Balgan though, so there's really like people were saying, get up here,
get your healing.
get up here. Cheeto has their ultimate. NAU has 4 ultimates here, so I mean they do have that going for them. Cilia only having Tree, but Tree is one of the best defensive ults in the game, followed like second only to like Beat at this point. Beat being Lucio's ult. But Alara using their ult, maybe getting a kill here. No, and they're just gonna 1 HP. Nope, but they're going down. Tree being used, and window being used. Pebbles has their ult. Pebbles using their ult, and they probably will get 1 here. Yeah, they go. Okay.
Here
You know
we go.
what? Let them cook. Let them cook.
And NAU's kind of getting some pace
He's got
down
something
now.
going on here. And who has the pulse bomb, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be touching anytime soon. They're probably just gonna let them cap here. Oh, disgusting pick by J-Man.
Oh, it doesn't look like.
Oh, and the Pebbles just refusing the pulse bomb, using it in their grasp. Aurora getting a kill on Cheeto, which is unfortunate, but
We're now into overtime.
I mean, Pebbles just staying on that point, trying to cap that point, and Anhu getting another one, and it looks like it's just me ASU cleaning state or cleaning up on all 4, bro. And that'll be just another game for ASU.
Yeah, that was a kind of a dominant showing.
Absolutely.
Just, I'm here, let's go, kind of a thing. I mean, there's no other way to describe it.
Yeah, J-Man with these nice shots. Yeah, watch this. We just get 1 headshot. Oh, hold. 2 headshots.
Ooh.
And give me another one. 3 headshots. And yeah,
Boom,
it just...
headshot.
No. They got 3.
Boom, headshot.
They got
man,
3. I mean, J-Man just showing how oppressive Widow can be on Dorado, which is one of the reasons I hate playing Dorado, because I don't play a sniper character, and I'm not good at sniper characters. So it's really hard to play against these really oppressive sniper characters on Dorado. J-Man just showing us exactly why that is.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, yeah, that's what I was impressed with, is how all these different characters were. And well, especially the Widowmaker, just the headshots, all the sniping, especially on those long sight lines.
J-Man clicking heads.
And even against the tanks, I was surprised that it was even kind of melting some of the tanks a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, headshots are still going to do quite a bit of damage, no matter who you're playing against. So they're going to one-shot headshot most healers, and they're also going to one-shot headshot most DPS. Reaper being one of the exceptions. Reaper doesn't have a ton of one-shot headshot abilities, because he has 300 and something HP. I don't know the exact HP of Reaper. I think it's 300 HP if I'm not mistaken. But Widow's headshot deals, I think, 270 when it's fully charged. So it doesn't one-shot headshot Reaper, but it one-shot headshots most other characters in the game. And it takes about half of any tank's health bar. So, I mean, you hit those heads, and there's really not much that you can do as an opposing team.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm curious about going into this next round with NAU and ASU.
Which will be it'll be a push map.
It'll be a push map. So
Not exactly sure which push map it'll be, but it'll be a push map. Unfortunately, looking to be another 3-0 game. It's just dominance by ASU so far.
But what that means for tomorrow, if y'all tune in,
ASU GCU is
ASU
gonna be a crazy
GCU
game.
That's gonna be a tug of war. I would not miss that for anything.
Absolutely not.
I mean, pre-order food. Have it at the
Have your
ready.
canes ready. 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Have your canes. Have your Rockstar. Chill in front of your couch. Get yourself a blanket, maybe a pillow.
Stop talking about tomorrow, though. We still have games left today.
Well, exactly.
We still have
Well, we still
one
gotta
more
fi-
game.
we'll still have to-
at least one more game for ASU and NAU.
And then we've got first losers bracket round.
Which will be, we know for sure at U of A. We don't know for sure if it'll be NAU. It's looking to be NAU at the current point in time. But if we do see, I mean, no matter what we see, it's still going to be a very good game because these players are going to be playing that much harder, that much harder to try and stay in this bracket because whoever loses goes home. Doesn't have to come back tomorrow.
Exactly.
I mean, and with Smash later, as far as I've been informed, it's only ASU and GCU as far as Smash goes. So whoever's out of the tournament is not coming back at all, period, tomorrow.
Yeah.
You see these player cams, and it's very similar to what we saw last game, and ASU just so relaxed.
Very similar demeanor. I mean, look at these two players right here. They're almost like joking around here.
Oh,
on
yeah, they're just
ASU.
lounging, they're smiling, they're having a good time,
Well-
and NAU just super down right now.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to lock in, but it's like
The vibes are just so different right now.
yeah, you're almost seeing two polar opposites, like two sides of a coin.
It'd be Colosseo, which I mean, it's a push map. It's probably my least favorite of the push maps personally, but it's one that's been by far the most played because it's the first one of the push maps that they put in the game. But when you look at this, it's also such a pretty map.
Look at the blue.
the blue.
Look at the shapes and colors.
shapes and colors.
We love shapes and colors around here,
We
guys.
do love our shapes and colors.
Yeah. So, I'm excited to see this. It's oh my goodness.
I mean, this is your Rome right here.
Oh, look at how detailed the map is.
Absolutely.
The paintings.
The paintings, shapes and colors.
The shapes and colors are back at it again.
But no, it's such a beautiful map. I mean, just such a shout out to Overwatch's creative team. I mean, creative designers definitely know what they're doing. I mean, you look at all this map space, none of it being used, of course, in actuality.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of it's just background, which is so impressive as well. You know, and that's probably why I don't play competitively on these teams, is I'd be so distracted by all the surroundings. You know.
no, just watch the moving shapes and colors.
Exactly.
You don't get distracted by the ones that are staying still. You get distracted by the moving ones.
That's true too, but that's besides the point.
But as we see, it's just the same comps for the most part. ASU bring out the Cassidy, and a Reinhardt. Let's go to ASU. I appreciate the ASU Reinhardt. You know what? I love to see, and they're staying on the Symmetra. So the
Interesting.
Symmetra Reinhardt. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting comp. What in the commentator? Okay.
What in the commentator? I'm quoting that. I'm gonna use that later.
No. No, but ASU coming around the side here, trying to hit this back line, and they're going fast. They've got the Lucio, they've got the teleporter, and Cheeto just trying to get out with his life. But I mean, NAU first to grab the bot, but can they keep it against this oppressive ASU team? ASU taking a ton of damage here. J-Man about half health. Hey, J-Man dead.
Wow.
Loki with those nice shots in the background. Rock going out, stuns. But Kaden is just trying his best to get some sort of pick here. Aurora having the McCree has what's called a hinder nade.
Yeah. Excuse me. We're seeing kind of NAU actually getting on and taking the advantage and pushing today. We see, I mean, NAU's already pushed it 15 meters, but it looks like ASU has it
I mean,
back.
15 meters is really nothing in this game mode, though. I mean, Aurora on that Cassidy has a grenade, which has an ability that only Cassidy has called Hinder. And what Hinder does is it removes any of your movement abilities. So, for example, we won't see any of Diva, but it takes away Diva's boosters. It takes away Tracer's, I don't know the exact terminology. Blinks, that's what they are. They're blinks. So when Tracer moves, like, mini teleports across the map, Bob going in, it just takes away from all of those blinks, and it makes Tracer much, much easier to kill. But the Dynamite going out, just such a good amount of damage, and I mean this ASU team just looking still pretty dominant in this game.
Yeah,
and they're taking a lot more damage, and NAU putting up much more of a fight. But the window going out for both teams. Tracer still in the back line, and Aurora with 2 kills right now. Aurora with 3, and ASU just grabbing that bot, going back to Lucio, just barely getting out with their life.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of impressive, especially because, I mean, I don't know too much about Cassidy and his play style. That wasn't my play style when I played Overwatch. I played
the Lucio 1v1.
But look at this.
Who's gonna win the Lucio 1v1? I need to know. J-Man getting the best of Cheeto. High Noon going out. High Noon. Oh, Aurora actually dying in the High Noon with the immortality down. What? Must have been just barely out of the immortality. ASU grabbing the forward spawn. The Reinhardt still just being very good right now. Which Reinhardt really not a good person in the meta right now, but ASU looking like they've worked the Symmetra, just beaming everyone down. Just so disgusting shot by the Symmetra.
Yeah, just NAU is.
Kaden just doing something. Oh, Kaden is trying to spawn camp. No.
Oh, Kaden.
Kaden.
KC,
no.
leave him be.
Kaden, let him be.
Show mercy.
Oh, Kaden's on. Oh, I was wrong. Kaden's on NAU. My bad. Angelic on this high ground. I'm not sure what he's doing up there, but yeah. Trying to go for that 360 slam. Yes!
360 slam!
Oh, get the kill. Get the kill. Come on. No. No. He hit it, though. Nice pulse by Kaden, but I mean, NAU getting a couple picks here.
Oh,
3 picks.
Loki
I mean,
using the shotgun to kind of jump almost.
absolutely.
That's
The coach gun going up, I mean, gives him that high ground. Cheeto just the last, there we go. Cheeto just cleaning up and
NAU's back at it.
I mean, ASU's gotten so much distance on the bot, though. I mean, they're almost to the second point, and once you hit that second point, it's game over. So,
Yeah.
Aurora is still on that Cassidy, and Bob going in. Maybe Bob can get something. Can Bob do something? I don't know. We'll see. Bob did something.
Bob.
Amigo going down. Oh, Neo. Anho. Not Amigo. Might as well be an Amigo at this point. Oh, beat. Almost had him before he hit the beat. But the Symmetra just beaming people down again. Pebbles going down. And ASU just grabbing these last few picks. A little bit of a teleporter. And Reinhardt taking down Loki. Missing a couple shots. Is Angelic going to die here? Angelic goes down.
Wow.
A little bit of a misplay by ASU's, rare misplay by ASU's tank here.
I mean, we just kind of. I mean, we're seeing now NAU looks like they're just totally locked in, and they're pushing their little wall right now a good little distance.
Oh, come on, Loki. Loki's just trying to get a little bit of
Loki's
height
trying to
on
get
it.
those cheeky kills.
I know, he's just trying to get a little bit of headshot. High Noon going up. Kadon getting 2 with a pulse, 3 with Angelic.
Oh!
But the counter on the High Noon.
Oh,
Both teams got 3 picks there, but I mean,
oh my gosh, that was disgusting.
who is better here? I don't even know.
Oh my.
I mean, NAU, ASU probably just better overall, but wow.
Oh my gosh, that was
How
disgusting.
did he get 3 there?
That was disgusting.
I'm shocked.
I might need a break after that. That was kind of bad. That was like, oh my gosh. I haven't seen. That's just impressive, is all I can say. ASU
Oh,
trying to push their bot back. Trying to get it over there to their little point. But
wall going down, Bob coming out. I mean, Bob not going to get much value here as the wall's out, but
yeah, one ultimate on each side being
I mean,
used.
Shatter's up, Shatter going down. Oh, hammer down.
Nice.
And Arizona
play.
State just rolling. Kaden trying to get some space back, but I mean, Arizona State with a huge Shatter. Ew.
You beat me to that.
Ew.
You beat me to the punch on that one.
I mean, NAU's got to get something going here.
Yeah, it just seems like NAU has to have like a really nice hard counter, or this is going to be another loss for them. I mean, but I mean, NAU, I've been surprised, has put up a really good defense with the characters they've been playing. They've put up
Aurora getting one with the high noon.
Yes.
Oh, huge headshot, but not going to get that final shot on the Tracer. I mean, Angelic trying to 1v1 the Tracer. Angelic winning the 1v1 against the Tracer. Baptiste with this huge area of effect healing.
The Lucio ult
Counter
from
beat.
ASU.
I mean, and it looks like ASU just probably going to take these last few kills, and NAU's still there a little bit, but I mean, if ASU can just clean up these last few kills, it should just be. I mean, the window going out though, so J-Man going up, J-Man around the corner, J-Man dead. Huge stun.
And now
And NAU able to hold for now. I mean, there's still a minute 30 in the game before overtime. NAU just trying to get something here, but Aurora just being so oppressive on this Cassidy. Aurora going down to Loki, and last one left being Anhu going down. But J-Man and Angelic coming back. It's just the two of them though, so I mean, they'll probably just, they're just gonna pull back and wait for their team to come together and just go and attack the spot together. They need to win one more big team fight, maybe two, and then this game is pretty much just theirs.
Yeah, honestly, I'm holding out hope for NAU right here. I mean, there may only be 50 seconds remaining, but
If NAU can win this game, I mean,
I'd be totally impressed.
That would
I'd be
be
shell-shocked. Like, just,
wild.
I couldn't
if
say
NAU
anything.
Oh, what a fire strike. Bob in the middle of the point, just trying to get something here. Angelic hiding in the corner. I mean, still stunning the bot. Cassie having high noon. I mean, they're just gonna melt Pebbles down here though, and ASU is just gonna roll the rest of this game. And oh, missed Shatter. Silica, or Scylla? Scylla? I don't know.
We're not
I
good
don't
with
know.
names around here, but we'll get it eventually.
We'll get there eventually. Anhu just cleaning up.
And now,
Realistically, ASU should just get off the point. Yeah, ASU just gonna get off the point. Just not get anything. Maybe a boop here would be what NAU needs. But I mean, both teams have all 5 players up, one each. Reload from the high noon.
And NAU got their bot back.
NAU has the bot. Oh, what a pin from across the map. NAU having to use their window. And another random charge, which takes him down. I mean, Loki's still in the game. NAU has the bot, but for how long? I mean, with the way that it's been going, I mean, NAU's just going to get rolled here. And
Yeah.
Pebbles on the Doomfist just has like a last-ditch effort. And
I mean, I've seen games.
I've seen crazier wins. I mean, it's going to be difficult. It's still winnable. It's not lost yet.
But
Oh, Pebbles going down there is rough for NAU, and yeah, that should just be it. ASU taking the game 3,
yeah, I mean,
and that'll be it.
amazing.
Wow.
I'm,
NAU's so chill at the win. They knew it was coming.
Yeah, and ASU
no
right there is
energy.
just like relaxed.
Yeah, no, it was just a quick, clean, easy win.
Yeah.
Now for your Raising Cane's replay.
Cassidy, played by Aurora. Let's see.
Aurora, oh, this is the 3-kill High Noon. How did he get 3? Oh, the shield went down.
Ooh.
Wow. That, I mean, that just turned the tide of the fight, though. I mean, that was NAU's to win.
Exactly.
Just the 3-kill High Noon is...
I mean, that's wild, honestly. I haven't, like, it's so hard to describe, I think, to people how impactful a moment like that can be. Like, I mean, it appears in the kill feed, and you're like, oh, wow, you know, that was impressive.
Wow,
but
he got half the team.
You know, but then also it's like sometimes it's really hard for some of those things to cement in until you realize, oh, that totally changed the tide of the game.
Absolutely. NAU was going to go on a roll there. I mean, they were up 3. The Tracer had gotten 2 kills with the Pulse Bomb and another one just by himself. The thing with McCree's High Noon, or Cassie's High Noon, excuse me, is it's a glorified reload at this point. It reloads your weapon, which people use. You saw it in that last fight. He used the High Noon and they immediately canceled it so he could get 6 more bullets. At this point, it's glorified High Noon. To get 3 actual kills with it is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of in shock at how that worked.
Absolutely.
Like,
Aurora's just so dominant in that last game.
Exactly. That's all I can say. But I think we're actually going to go to an interview here in just a minute.
With a person on ASU's team.
So we'll get to that here in just a second for y'all back home.
Yeah.
And it
absolutely.
is Aurora.
It is Aurora. What do you know?
What do you know? We've been sitting here talking about
What
it.
do you know?
He's just looking at us.
Yeah. Aurora, what were your thoughts about that last match?
And it's nice to see our reward finally pay off.
Absolutely.
That's great.
You're just dominant in that McCree and the Cassie on the last match. Talk us through what was going through your guys' mind. I mean, in between matches, you guys looked so relaxed.
Well, we kind of have a lot of confidence given our scrim results and given how we've been performing recently.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to just show everyone what we're capable of, and it feels nice to finally see
actual results.
Yeah, our results pay off.
Is this your guys' first LAN, or have you done LANs before?
It's my first LAN. Some of my teammates have gone to LANs before, but I'm pretty sure 3 of us are first-time LANers.
Okay, yeah, so 3 of the 5 of you are your first-time LAN. I mean, talk us through why. I didn't expect actual results from a High Noon, much less 3 kills. Talk us through that.
I'm not sure. And I prayed and I hope for the best.
Hey,
and it worked out.
Hey, that's all it takes sometimes.
That's what works.
Talk us through, what are your thoughts going into playing GCU in Winners Finals tomorrow?
I expect a similar result
Similar
to what
results.
just happened, and hopefully we can showcase that tomorrow.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, we will be sure to be back tomorrow morning and watching you guys play against GCU. You did a phenomenal day, and excited to see what you guys can pull off tomorrow.
Thank you very much. That was a pleasure.
Of course.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I mean, that was, again, an impressive game.
Yeah, phenomenal by ASU.
You know.
Absolute showing of just an absolute steamroll, even more so than what GCU steamrolled. I mean, GCU still won 3-0, and it was in pretty resounding features. But yeah, I mean, we see some highlights from this game. We had J-Man on that. Aurora was on the Winston in the first game.
Yes, because you mentioned that. You mentioned that, and you were like, "Oh, finally, someone played Winston on this map."
Okay, but Aurora switching to the DPS is not something. Well, it was more so because typically you play one role, and in a game where you have 3 different roles, you have your tank, your damage, and your support. From going to a tank player to playing as the Cassidy and just being so dominant on both roles is just not something that you see every day.
Exactly,
and he was just doing phenomenal on Winston. He did even better on Cassidy, so I don't know why they didn't have him playing Cassidy in the first game. But, I mean, hey, they're still trying to figure things out. I'm guessing it's the same thing as GCU.
Yeah, just so versatile. He can switch roles, you know.
Absolutely.
Just something different,
player.
so useful.
ASU has such an asset in their sales, and, I mean, we'll see if they can keep up this momentum going into tomorrow, which ASU GCU for the finals tomorrow.
Yeah, and so, quick segue, sponsors.
Sponsors?
So, first one, thank you, Army National Guard.
Absolutely.
Love you. And then we have RallyCry, Rockstar, Canes, GCU Esports, and Esports U.
Absolutely.
All of you, thank you so much. You know, just
we could not be here without you.
yeah, we
guys.
could not put these, you know, we cannot stream this. We cannot put this out there and show kind of what these events are like to other people.
Absolutely, and these LAN events are just such big things that people don't give enough credit to.
Exactly. I've always wanted to like even go to a LAN for any
Absolutely.
sort of video game. I've always wanted to go to a LAN. It's been
Well,
like
you've been.
yeah, and now I'm a part of the production now.
Exactly.
Like
we're behind the scenes, but we love it back here. It's such a fun time. But
yeah.
I mean, real quick, we're gonna see loser semis after we go to a break, which will be NAU U of A, and we might see a little bit more of competitive.
Yes.
Which both these teams may have gotten rolled today, but they're gonna both fight for their last the last spot in these finals. So without further ado, we will see you in about 15 minutes.
Take care.
Take care. Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're going into loser semis.
Loser semis indeed. We have NAU and U of A, which both teams kind of got a little bit didn't really play well the first few games, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top because we've seen both teams and we've seen very similar comps from both teams as they play against ASU and GCU, which it'll be interesting to see if they stick with the same comp and kind of have a mirror hero picks. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're for sure going to see some Lucio. We're going to see some Sigma and maybe some Maga, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Safe bet.
That's a safe bet to say Maga is going to be in the games, but hopefully not. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Maga because it's slow and blech. But
And you're carrying too many guns like this. So
I mean, we love the big Samoan though.
the big Samoan, we love him.
We do. No, but it'll be interesting to see. But I mean, it's Western Cactus League. Anything can happen.
Hey, that's what we've seen throughout all the games here in the
Absolutely.
Western Cactus League. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I mean,
I've seen some almost Cinderella moments, almost to an extent.
well, I mean, we almost saw last week for Valorant. We almost saw, I believe, it was GCC taking down ASU in the first match of winners semis. Was it GCC or was it U of A
I think it must have been GCC because GCC replaced U of A because it was GC.
or NAU? Was
it
it?
must have been NAU because
Must have been NAU because we beat GCC. No, because we played GCC in losers finals.
we're-
No, Valorant. Yeah.
GCC ASU.
Yeah. So, because GCC almost beat ASU in the winners semis, with ASU just actually going forth and winning 2-0 against GCU. So it was a lot of like questions as to was GCU going to actually win in losers finals, and they absolutely smoked GCC,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But they ended up winning 3-2 coming out of losers and winning 3 matches to 2 when they were already down a game. So they only gave up 1 game in the winners and the grand finals, but it was still it was a great match to watch, and it really was a Cinderella story, if you will.
Exactly. I mean, just that resurgence. GCU coming back to eventually face ASU in the finals.
Absolutely.
In the grand finals, excuse me.
And then
I mean, just and then that game too was amazing. We were both there
oh
for
yeah,
observer.
yeah, it was
Oh
a
my
phenomenal
gosh.
game.
You should have heard. You probably heard us in the background.
Maybe.
I mean,
we were hollering a little bit.
yeah.
But then for Rocket League, U of A losing in winners semis against ASU, just to make a losers bracket run and actually end up winning grand finals
Yeah, because it went in for the GCU U of A.
for the grands.
For the
and-
grands, it
and
went
ended up
into
going to 7 minutes in overtime.
7 minutes in overtime is incredible.
For
Just-
for Rocket League, it's wild to go
that's rare.
that far. But I mean, it was a phenomenal game.
So now, for y'all at home, we want to cut to the promo vid of our teams
Of
here.
Western Cactus League.
I
I
just-
mean, there was 5 of 5 teams. Unfortunately, only 4 of us will be playing for this week. But I mean, yeah, look at this. You'll see this afternoon.
The grand finals.
Grand finals, even where there's only 2 teams, unfortunately, so it'll just be a 1 best of 5. But we'll see how Smash ends up going. Yeah, shout out to Glendale, really filling in for the missing of U of A. But yeah, no, Glendale did phenomenally for just being a backup.
Exactly. I was impressed myself. As
Absolutely.
From observer to observer, I
Yeah.
think we were both impressed.
No, absolutely. And it's such a shout out to Glendale.
Exactly.
They played very, very well for just being called up out of nowhere, honestly. But also a shout out for Western Cactus League to our sponsors
Yeah, there you go. Great
Of-
segues now.
of the Army National Guard, Esports U, Rockstar, Canes, RallyCry.
RallyCry.
And of course the GCU Arena, just for making sure that all of this can actually be put on. And it's been such a good experience.
Oh, it's
And
been a ball.
And it's been fantastic.
I don't know if I'd trade this event for anything else.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
no. This has been so worth all
Oh
the
my
hype
gosh.
leading up to it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember this getting talked about months back, and so also I want to point out really quick. Again, a thank you to our sponsors, but also the teams who win in these respective Grand Finals divisions go to Arlington, Texas,
Absolutely.
for the May Madness.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so fun.
May Madness will be a ton of fun to watch. I mean, it's just going to be the winner of each, though. So that's the thing that people are playing for. And U of A and NAU are going to play exceptionally hard in this game because, I mean, whoever wins here stays in the tournament. Whoever loses all chance of going to Arlington. Unless it's U of A, because they already have Rocket League that's going. However, I mean, for NAU, this is their last chance to have any teams go to Arlington in May.
Exactly, and that is those guaranteed spots mean so much. So
Absolutely.
you're gonna see, I think, true desperation of sorts from
I mean,
these teams.
the emotions
They're
going to be
going-
through the roof.
Yeah, there's gonna be emotions. They're gonna claw. There's gonna be fighting kind of not like physically, but in game. Like, I need to clarify.
No hands will be thrown.
No hand.
trust.
I promise. Pinky promise, guys. But yeah, there's gonna be just. It's just gonna be those emotions and that drama with it in game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be great. Y'all can't miss this.
Absolutely. So actually, for our first map, we're going to be going to Ilios, which Ilios is notorious for having some of the most fun Lucio spots because there's holes all over the map that you get booped into this hole, you're just dead. So Lucio has an ability where they can boop them I believe it's 5 to 7 meters. If you're a tank, it's much less because tanks get knockback resistance. But Lucio can knock people back 5-ish meters. And in one of the maps on Ilios, there's a big well in the middle of point that when you're just sitting around point, Lucio can come up out of nowhere and just boop, and you're down the well. And that can change the tide of the fight like that.
Exactly, and even that's gonna be such a decider because that hole, if I remember correctly, is like right in the middle of sight.
Absolutely, it's the smack dab in the middle.
So I mean, you're also maybe even see Roadhog.
Oh,
hook
absolutely.
people
You'll
into
see
that.
you'll see some Roadhogs, but I mean, Roadhogs always got to be careful of that Lucio because they're standing super close to the hole that Lucio can just come up from anywhere and just probably boop you into the hole.
Just go boop, and they're in.
We love Lucio. We've said it multiple times. We love Lucio.
We love Lucio.
Lucio's fun. Fun to watch, fun to play. I mean, the wall rides he's the only character in the game that can wall ride. And to watch him just skate around the top of the map, just out of nowhere, is a ton of fun to just watch and commentate.
Exactly, and I mean, just those moments can be incredible. So
Absolutely.
I mean, those can be just defining.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow.
I'm excited to see what will happen in this last match. I mean, it's still, I just don't want to see another 3-0.
Exactly.
Long story short, I don't want to see another 3-0. I want to see a good, maybe even a 3-2 even. Like a 3-2 where we go to a final map 5.
So now that you're talking about this struggle,
Hey, I mean,
we're gonna go into game.
We're going to go into this game and
So-
probably see these teams before we go in. And, yeah, so we'll be seeing U of A, NAU, and
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm excited. I think we've seen all these guys. So yeah, let's see the lineup again.
line up
Casey
U of A,
Dunn.
NAU, and yeah, we've seen these teams before. We're going to see them again. Wayfair on that, I believe it was not a Torb, or
It was DPS
they were
because
on a
Nope
Torb
was
for a
tank.
little bit.
Because Nope was the tank, and so
Correct.
that's what we
We love Nope.
love. Nope. Shouts out Nope.
Shout out
But-
to Nope. Oh, they're not on Ilios. I was misinformed.
So here we go. We're
Yep.
going to see how this game
Antarctic,
plays
yeah.
out. We're gonna see.
Please hold. Hold for technical issues.
We're gonna see, but Cheeto's on Mercy for the healer.
Cheeto and Mercy is going to be interesting to watch.
Loki and Casey Dunn.
Oh, no. He's going back on the Lucio.
So
Yeah, yeah.
We're
okay.
actually gonna
Yeah,
change
I was right. We are in fact going to Ilios.
Yeah, so-
they did that a little bit wrong, but it's fine. We cut
fine.
them some slack. We've been there.
We've had moments
he and
like
I have
that.
both been there. We
We've
were
both
there
been
last
there.
week.
Yeah.
Communication's just a little bit off. I mean, it still would have been a control, but
That still would have been a good
the
game,
control.
though.
Not the. It would have been a good game. Not the control that we specifically wanted. But we had these maps decided beforehand. So, we will see Ilios. We're trying to make sure that the teams did know that it was Ilios. Unfortunately, had a little bit of miscommunication there, but we're working on it. We're getting back to it.
But these things happen at tournaments.
Indeed. I mean, it's a land, so I mean, you can only do so much that quick.
But yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting because we almost got kind of a teaser at their
Yeah, I
picks a
know.
little bit,
I
just
know.
like
Man, you see that
oh,
Cheeto on the Mercy. Ooh.
Cheeto, we're going to see kind of a different comps and everything. It's going to be
Cheeto did switch to Lucio, so it wasn't a full Mercy pick, which
But-
unfortunate because Mercy is a little bit fun. As a person that plays against Mercy, it's not that much. It's a little hard because they have a damage boost as well as a healing on her staff. So she has a staff that can switch between damage or healing, and she will constantly go to one of the DPS and hit him with the damage boost. So it really creates one DPS that is very, very oppressive. So they'd stay on the Hanzo or like a Sojourn. That would be staying on the Sojourn very often. But it enables much more, or like an Ashe sometimes, but it enables that DPS to just do that much more. So the thing with the Mercy pick is they did switch to Lucio because Lucio is just that good right now. That he's just played pretty much everywhere. He's got a speed boost. He has heals that he can switch between as well. But the speed boost is just one of those things that's very underutilized that higher teams learn to use and do very, very well when they do use that speed.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm kind of a Mercy player. I'll admit it. I play a bit of Mercy.
Ew.
I'm sorry. Whenever my friends say they need a
Ew.
healer, because nobody else wants to play the healer except me.
I
I
need
kind of
healing.
have to. I just kind of have to because everybody else
Just play Lucio, man.
Yeah, I mean, true. But I honestly just kind of find it fun because her new ultimate, I should say.
It's been new for like years, okay?
Yeah,
it's just her front
I'm
ultimate
an
at
old
this point.
guy here. I'm not, but I mean,
Yeah, Mr. Old Grandpa.
I'm sorry.
You grandpa. Go back to your 9, bro.
Yeah, I'll go back and play the back 9 this
Bro,
time.
go play the back 9.
I'll go play the back
hey,
9 this
Hey,
time.
I can carry. Trust.
But
Nah,
yeah,
we love Reese.
her new ultimate where she essentially almost like no clips and kind of flies around.
She can fly wherever she wants to. Her pistol, because she can switch between her rod and her pistol. Her rod, or her staff, if you will, gets used much, much more. But when she's in her ultimate, her pistol gets unlimited ammo. So she can fly all over the map. She's just zipping, zip, 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 zip. And she has an unlimited ammo pistol that can... it deals like 20 damage a shot, which is not a ton, but it shoots crazy fast. So you
She'll have
can
a character
get random
go,
Battle
pew, pew,
Mercy.
pew, pew,
Yeah, you
you
get
know.
Battle Mercy just flying around the map. It's fun.
But yeah, I mean, those different little ultimates. Yeah, I mean, you've also kind of convinced me to play different characters because I've mostly just played Mercy, and then I play a little bit of Ana.
Oh, there you go. I've played quite a bit of Ana.
If I want to just have a little bit of fun, I'll play Ana.
There you go.
And,
Ana's
yeah,
a very good character right now.
yeah. I need to start playing Kiriko a little bit as well. Just
Kiri's
to kinda,
also very good.
just to kind of diversify.
Yep.
But now
We
We're
are in
back-
fact
back
going
in
to
Ilios.
Ilios. Yeah. All right, this is the Ilios Lighthouse. So this is the first map of the 3. There's 3 different possible maps. The Ilios Well was the one we were kind of talking about earlier. This one is Lighthouse. This is the well right here. Yeah, if you see this, you'll see that. Yep. Yeah. So we are going to well first. So this big like windmill-esque type of thing. If you look at the actual point itself, which we will see throughout this game, you'll see the giant hole in the middle of point. That's the well. So the point is all like the little green area surrounding this big hole in the middle. As we see, I mean, we're seeing a brig coming out of University of Arizona, which is interesting. A brig also has her own like little boop in a way, but it's definitely not Lucio.
Yeah, this is interesting, but also very similar team compositions to what we've seen throughout this tournament so far.
Yeah, Nope on that Maga, Pebbles on that Sigma. We've seen this before.
Loki's still staying
Kadon
on
on the Symmetra. Probably going to switch to like a Tracer if I'm not mistaken.
Is going to do.
Yep. Yeah, so, I mean, okay, Insomnia switching back to that Lucio. I don't know why he was on break. But yeah, let's see what we've got going on here. I mean, they're gonna go back underneath this little house here, try and find something, a little pick. Loki about half HP, Dragnavar low, but I mean he's Somber. Oh, Dragnavar going down. I mean, we're gonna see probably a roll from NAU here. Yep, Pebbles going down, Cheeto getting one. Cheeto getting one down the well.
That's.
Cheeto getting another one in Nope, and oh, yep.
Yeah, you kind of were predicting
Yep.
that we were going to see some of this stuff, but
I mean, these environmental kills are oh, Insomnia actually died in that fight.
interesting.
But yeah, we're probably going to see University of Arizona try and get this retake here. But probably going to go right side. Yeah. So they're going to go right side, try and attack it from the middle of point. Clarity about half HP, but he's going to get back to full before they had fully on attack. Watch these ults. Kadon is coming up on his pulse bomb. Probably get a very good pick. Oh, Boop almost had him in the well. Pebbles getting a kill on Wayfarer though, and the Reaper just trying to survive. Getting Boop down the well again!
Oopsies.
He got him again!
Yeah.
Kadon getting the stick onto Nope, but
U of A down
beat-
4 people there. That's, I mean, that just kind of shows that NAU right now.
Cheetah with 2 boops on the Reaper. This poor Reaper, man.
Yeah. NAU now, they want.
Yeah.
They're after people now. They want that spot.
Yeah, NAU wants these boops, but they're about 50%. They still have time for about 2 more team fights if they hurry this one up. But they're getting close to EMP. They're about halfway to 3 other ones. Yeah, they'll get EMP pretty soon. But they switched to the Winston away from the Maga, as Pebbles on this Sigma was too oppressive for them. But and you see them getting a lot more success on the Winston.
Exactly. It's kind of just playing a different character on a different map can totally change the tide of what's going on. And it really looks like Nope's honestly more comfortable to an extent with the Winston.
Absolutely. I mean, and U of A actually taking this point. They have probably one more good team fight after this that if U of A wins, they're just going to flat out, or not U of A, NAU. If NAU wins this big team fight, they're just going to flat out win the game. As they come back, U of A has EMP. They use EMP, and they get 1, 2, 3 picks. Oh, come on. Yep. Oh,
there we
Reaper
go.
ult used.
There we go.
A little bit excessive, but I mean, they still have 2, almost 3 ults for the side of University of Arizona. NAU also having 3, almost 4 ults. Cheetah's going to have beat in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
But the Winston looking way better. They can actually keep using their lightning while Pebbles is in his the grasp to still do damage, even though he negates most damage. Which is it's huge for the Winston to be able to keep doing this consistent damage. The window being used though, that's a lot of healing. But I mean, the beat being used, big poop.
Oh.
No one dies though because the Sigma has his ultimate and. Almost detrimental for Northern Arizona there.
Oh,
Nope
yeah.
getting 1 kill with the Primal.
And
Kadon just trying to play these little angles, maybe get a pick wherever he can. But the Winston on the Primal and just chasing down Pebbles. Pebbles super low.
And
Might be going down here, but he stays alive, barely.
And U of A has brought this game back.
U of A has absolutely brought this game back. The switch to the Winston was phenomenal for them.
They're
And
up to 80% now.
Neither team has ults, and this is just one team to determine the rest of the game.
Exactly.
Loki close to Bob, but I mean, if Loki can't get Bob within the next like 5-10 seconds, I mean,
Yeah.
Loki going down, and U of A might take this right here. U of A at 95%, 96%, 97%, 98, 99, back down into overtime.
But the points
If NAU
contested.
does not take this here, then U of A just takes the first point, which, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. I spoke too soon. The Tracer just kind of hiding in the corner and still touching when he can. I mean, NAU still has a chance. Bob back. Loki came back and Bob on point. So it's still winnable. Dragnovar using the EMP. I mean, it's anyone's game at this point. The Winston, nope, almost taking down the Lucio, but they C9s. They got off the point that, I mean, what a first match. What a phenomenal swap by U of A to the Winston.
These were the matches we were looking for. We were looking for those tug of war style.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is nice. This is some. It's like.
Why ask that music?
So.
Volume be increased?
Yeah, I mean, just these games are so good.
yeah.
What's
These
the
are the
quote
games
I'm
we've
thinking
been
of?
looking for all day. These like back and forth. Who knows who's gonna win games?
What's the quote I'm thinking of? Oh no, I was talking about this earlier. My movie knowledge has kind of gone down, but I'm trying to think of the quote. It'll come back to me in like a minute. But
Yeah.
round 2 begins.
I mean, these games, they can go either way, but we're seeing the same comp as last game. Nope staying on that Winston because it worked for them so well last game. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Pebbles is playing the off angle. I mean, they're U of A fully taking point here. Dragnavar on this this Sombra still trying to get something going. Cheeto 1 HP. Loki already dead though. I mean, NAU taking point first though. Maybe.
Ooh.
Almost.
Yeah.
What is going on? I don't even know anymore.
Shapes and colors, dude.
Shapes and colors, man.
It's shapes and colors. That's all it is.
Pebbles going down though to Nope, and Nope just showing what a phenomenal tank he is.
Yeah, that's probably what I just sat there looking at the screen when Nope just jumped in from across the map.
You just see a random bubble coming out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I just had to sit there.
A
And
lot of
think about
Overwatch
it.
is just knowing the cooldowns and knowing what comes in from where. And Winston is just one of those characters you never know where they're going to come in. And just playing a little bit of sniper monkey.
Looks like NAU getting close
Pebbles
to the
taking down
Tracer
Dragnavar.
ult at 90%.
Pebbles taking down Dragnavar as they're going to take down Loki more likely here. And Loki going down to the Winston. Stuck by, oh, what a save by the health pack, but I mean, they're still going to get Nope. Kadon taking down Wayfarer. The Reaper on the high grounds. Taking down Sekana. I mean, and NAU looking like they're going to take point here, if only for a couple seconds. I mean, any percent is worth it in this game, though. Kadon taking down Insomnia, and U of A going to have to retreat and go back. But, I mean, Dragnavar, Pebbles overcommitting a little bit, and Dragnavar taking down 2. Cheeto still took down Clarity with a boop. I don't know if it was a boop off the map or anything, but, I mean...
Yeah, 2 ultimates in use on the sides of U of A, and they have 2 more
Absolutely.
ultimates in reserve ready to use.
They have 3 ultimates right now, almost, because Nope's about to have their Kadon falling off the map just to reset.
Yeah. NAU, Loki, and Plibbles has both their ultimates, so...
Pebbles has his ultimate, Loki has Bob, Kadon about to have the Pulse, Cheeto also about to have Beat, which Sekana very easily could get the window here, so NAU about to have 5 ults. U of A using Beat to fully come in, hacked out of their ultimate. And Clarity taking down 2. As NAU just takes the point back, if only for a second.
Yeah, this is... Clarity and Nope have both their ultimates right now. Dunn and Cheeto are still sitting on both theirs. These ultimates, as mentioned previously, they are just so useful whenever they come into the match. They totally change the tide, and I'm excited to see what these ultimates can do.
Well, Cheeto and the Lucio, the Beat is one of the most influential. Oh, what a pick!
There you go.
But the Beat, as used by NAU, was one of the best ultimates in the game. Well done by Clarity as well.
Clarity with 2 kills.
But it's one of the best ultimates in the game just because of the quick health that it gives you. And U of A just looking like they're going to win this one as well. The switch to Nope was all the NAU needed, but U of A. But Pebbles with a phenomenal take. I mean, Pebbles, what NAU just needed right there. And Sekana has their ultimate, Kadon has their ultimate. Pebbles is probably going to get Flux soon.
And NAU has sight now. They now are up to 40%.
U of A is at 99% though, so if they were to take the point, they get sent to overtime, and I mean, assuming NAU just can't touch their, and U of A just wins this map as a whole. So NAU just needs to figure out something, anything to make this worth. I mean, they're taking down Sekana, and it looks like it's gonna be it. But the big pulse taking down Insomnia.
Nice pulse bomb there.
And Kadon with another. I mean, Nope's still on point, and they're trying to get him down, but it's only him left. And I mean, he might be able to get Pebbles here, but the Reaper came to help. But U of A looks like they're going to take point here. It's close, Clarity low, about to take this health pack, and I mean, I don't know if NAU wins this. It's very difficult. Pebbles going down, and that looks like it'll be it.
But NAU's now closed it up, but ooh.
But Nope with another
U of
one,
A.
and the Moira on point, just doing whatever they can, using all the ults, and Sekana just getting booped off point, and that'll be it.
Yeah, that's it.
Map 1.
Yeah, that's
Game 1.
yeah. I mean, no other way to put it. U of A just showed dominance there.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we have here for the play of the game.
Cheeto. Oh, it's Dragnavar! Oh, we love the Sombra. Yeah, big EMP to win in this first match, but I mean, this was just too little, too late for NAU, and oh, that's just actually U of A. My bad. Yeah, U of A playing phenomenally the moment they switched Nope to that Winston.
Yeah, that Winston call was honestly incredible. That's
Absolutely.
what truly, I think, defined that game, is that switch from Maruga, was it?
Maga.
Yeah, Maga. And then over to Winston. That switch just totally changed the landscape here.
Absolutely.
And that momentum swung. I mean, just totally went to the other side
Absolutely.
towards
Yeah, it's
U of A.
You could tell that Nope was much, much more comfortable on this Winston. And it could just be the fact that they played it longer, maybe played it in Overwatch 1. But the switch to a dive comp to just take out these little supports and get that little bit more extra movement, because Maga doesn't have a ton of movement. He has his stomp, he has his run, but Winston just has a constant 5-second jump. Every 5 seconds he can jump and he can chase, and it just allowed them to get those little bit of picks.
Yeah, and those little things are so good. Now we're going to check out the Canes replay.
Raising Canes replay. Presented by our partners at Raising Canes. One love. I mean, yeah, you just see this dominance by U of A after they swapped. I mean, NAU certainly had their moments. They certainly tried their best, but Nope just too oppressive.
Nope said nope right
Literally.
there in that situation. It's just some of these are. Both teams played excellently, and I'm so happy
Absolutely.
that we got to see kind of this tug of war that I was wanting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wanted to see the struggle, and the smile on my face right now.
Absolutely.
Just, I'm excited. I can't wait for next round.
These are going to be
good.
much better games going forward, and honestly, it's still anyone's game. You saw there that it got up to 89% for both teams on both points. So either point could have gone for either way. So it really is up in the air who's going to win this match.
Exactly, and that's, I'm
It's
so
good.
excited.
It's so good.
Man. But, I mean, as we've said, momentum has been a deciding factor for these for sure. And momentum's still going to be a deciding factor here, as it always is, but I'm hoping that momentum isn't, and that we have more of that struggle, because that's...
I mean, I think the one we're going to see the tug of war best on is actually push, which we're seeing a hybrid next. So, oh no, we're seeing an escort next, my bad. We're seeing an escort, which map is yet to be determined, but we will be seeing a push after that, and the push is one of those where we saw on Colosseo the second round, or the second game. We saw on Esperanza the first game, or the first match, and the push is just one of those where it can go either way at any point in time, and it's going to be really a true test of just grit.
Exactly. It's going to be, who has the bigger dog in the fight? Who has the harder bite? Who's going to work for it? Who's going to push themselves to that limit and keep the pedal down?
Which, if we see U of A take this second game, NAU just needs that push, needs that grit right there. And if they have that grit, they can take back the push. I mean, it's a 2-1 game. It's still not the most winnable for NAU, but it's certainly not a 3-0. And that's, at the end of the day, NAU just doesn't want to get 3-0'd.
Exactly. And, I mean, you can kind of see it there in them. You can kind of see in their play style. There was that... Just that almost...
They're trying so hard.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call it. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Resilience?
I mean, that could work, yeah. Just like that fortitude. There we go.
There you go. Yeah,
like
that works
fortitude,
too.
like to stand up and just like take these, kind of almost take the punishment in a way and keep fighting back and keep just pushing back and trying to get that point to win those games.
Absolutely.
Just having that strength within them. So...
We are playing Circuit Royale again, actually. So U of A is attacking first. On Circuit Royale, we will be seeing the Sigmas, assuming that they follow meta. We could see an off-meta comp, but when you're playing in a LAN tournament, you go with what's comfortable, you go with what's good.
Yeah.
So we're going to be seeing the Sigma Dittos most likely. With these long-range snipers, we're probably going to see U of A on that Widow again. May see a little bit more success on that Widow this time versus what they had for GCU, but I mean, it's still anyone's game at this point. It'll be a much, much better matchup.
Exactly, and I think especially, as you mentioned with the Widowmaker and the Hanzo and these long sight lines, and then the Sigma as the tank there, it's going to be similar to previous games we've seen, but I think it's going to be much more of a struggle.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be, it's going to, I don't think, either team I don't think will make it to that final point, but I think it's going to be decided by where they, who has gotten the farthest in.
If they get the first points, I think we make it to a third point. It all depends if U of A can get it to that third point first, which I'm guessing that U of A also picked Circuit Royale the first match. And if they had Secret Royale the first match, then the third match would also have been U of A's pick. U of A is probably very comfortable on this map.
Well, we're cutting to game here.
More shapes and colors.
More shapes and colors. This map, knowing my geography and a little bit of intelligence, looks like it's based off of the city of Monaco.
Indeed, that is very correct actually. We have a big racing map, and seeing this F1 or F2, one of the two, started up recently, and Max Verstappen with his just absolute dominance.
It was F1, but then F2 is the little precursor race, is what they usually do because they have F3 and F4 after that. But
yeah, I don't know.
F1.
F1.
It's gonna be exciting watching that. I will be.
We love the circuit.
But
So
yeah, so
here in a Baptiste,
yeah,
this map is just gorgeous though. I mean,
the shapes, the colors,
more shapes and colors,
the architecture.
Yeah, no,
But-
see Insomnia on this Widow again. Clarity on that Ash though, so they're going a double sniper comp again, as well as NAU.
Zenyatta's as well
Yep,
for
so
both sides. So this is going to be
only difference being the Baptiste for NAU and the they're exact mirror comps.
okay. We're gonna have some fun.
Literal true test of skill. Oh, he hit it, but not the headshot.
Ah, that's a shame.
Wayfarer taking about half health gone, and I mean, we'll see if NAU can pull this one back, which, I mean, seeing as this is likely a U of A's pick, I'm not exactly sure who's going to get it. The Zenyatta burning. Nice headshot by C-Dun. C-Dun, K-Dun, CK-Dun, or KC-Dun. Oh.
KC. I like saying KC. It's easier.
Clarity taking down Casey, though. I mean, it's just little picks here. They're Clarity getting another one on Loki. Pebble's getting one back on Dragnovar, though, and the rock being used to get him out of the flux, or out of the grasp. Oh, what shots!
Nice shots by Clarity.
Sakana taking down Clarity, though. I mean, Kaden coming back on the Widow and looking for a little pick maybe here, but I mean, U of A still attacking first, so just pushing this bot a little bit and regrouping a little bit as people go. I mean, holding a nice angle here. Almost hit that shot, though. Not a Valorant player. It's okay.
These counter sniping attempts from both sides are... It's honestly really impressive because this map, while there's certain parts of it that look close quarters and kind of compact, there's these longer sight lines which help assist some of these longer range, I guess what you can call this longer range weaponry that we see from
Absolutely.
Widowmaker.
No taking down Casey, though. Insomnia taking down Pebbles. U of A rolling the first part of this map. Wayfarer taking down Saikana and just everyone taking down their counterparts, and Cheeto going down to Dragnovar. Cahoots indeed.
hello.
Now, Insomnia about to have walls, Clarity about to have Bob, but Cheeto switching to that Lucio from the Zen.
Yeah, I mean, just...
They needed something to change up here. I mean, if they want any chance here, I mean, the second point is probably going to be a roll.
Exactly.
Second point is very momentum-based. If you have the momentum going into it, then you can probably get some good stuff going on. The Lucio coming over top, though. And just kind of playing back and resetting and looking for a little pick maybe here to start this engagement. Bob going in. Bob getting stunned. Pebbles going down, though. KC going down. Cheeto going down. Saikana going down. And what? It's just absolute dominance from U of A early stages in this match.
Wow.
Nope about to have his ultimate. Dragnovar having his currently. Dragnovar dying, though.
Saikana having an ultimate as well.
NAU not having too much to work with here. They do have the window and the flux, but Bob shortly after. But I mean, Insomnia just, nice shot. They're just going to take this high ground and see what they can do with it, but I mean,
having ultimate as
NAU's
well.
got to have something here.
Yeah, this... I'll admit, I was wrong. I was thinking this was going to be a bit more of a struggle, but it looks like U of A is on kind of the momentum train.
Nice graphitic flux. But the Zen ult about to just heal everyone back up to full, and Bob's still out. But I mean, just one ultimate by U of A just negates both of NAU's, and I mean, that's a fantastic ult trade for U of A. Window being used by U of A. Pulse being used by Casey. Just nothing happening. Claire, I mean, no kill. Oh, Wayfair getting Casey. Pebbles going down a little bit, and window being used. Anything, just NAU needs something here. Big kill on Saikana and just that. Oh, Cheeto getting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Wayfarer on 2. Ah, but she's healing up now.
All right. Okay, Loki getting clarity, and as we saw in the first match, this third point is just so much harder to get than the first 2 maps, or the first 2 points.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing both of these comps are quite effective, and both are being used to their fullest. And
Casey just hiding around the side, trying to get a good pick. Wayfair going down to partial health, and Casey just going to get out of there while he can. Railgun being charged. Almost a huge headshot by Loki. Or not Loki, Insomnia. Dragnivar still full HP as they just come around the side, and big boop! Nothing coming of it though. Insomnia getting low. Insomnia actually dying to Pebbles. Pebbles getting 3. Pebbles getting maybe 4. Pebbles getting 4.
4, nice, dude.
What a play by Pebbles. Dragnivar jumping off the map just to reset. That was fantastic by Pebbles there.
Yeah,
no ults actually used in that fight either, so NAU in a good spot right now. U of A having no ultimates. Pebbles almost at his. NAU having almost 4 overall. Beat still there, and Casey looking for another little pick. Insomnia almost dying to that.
Yeah, this is
Pebbles going down.
Bob's out from Loki. KC and Cheeto have both their ults, and U of A has no ults, but Clarity and Dragnivar
Big stick by
they
Casey.
have both their ults. Wayfarer has her ult.
Oh, the Zen is 1 HP. Zen down. And yeah, NAU just another defensive stop. They used 2 ultimates in that fight, unfortunately, but oh, Casey going down to Clarity. U of A actually up in ultimate now. Cheeto and Pebbles having theirs. Just a very good offensive and defensive ult. However, Wayfarer having the immortality to fully counter Pebbles, if so.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to come down, especially in this last part. I think we're going to see a battle of the ultimates again and see.
You see that ult being used, the rock being missed. Nope, going about 3/4 health.
Clarity has Bob out there. Wayfarer has Window.
Nope, getting Pebbles. Casey getting Insomnia, each getting their counterparts, and U of A still trying to push this point a little bit. NAU just kind of watching just to see if they can. What is nice by Casey.
KC got Clarity. Nope, has an ultimate ready.
Dragnivar getting kept up by Wayfarer. Fantastic support plays. Casey.
KC on 7.
Casey actually dying to Wayfarer, and as it looks like U of A is just going to reset once more. They have about time for 1, maybe 2 big team fights. They have 2 ults here. I mean, NAU has nothing, though. They spent pretty much everything to stop U of A just from fully capping there, which is perfectly fine, as though Loki will get his ultimate back pretty quickly. Cheeto as well. But U of A having so much at their disposal at the very second. Very big dynamite by Loki.
Yeah, Insomnia.
Loki taking down Insomnia with a fantastic headshot.
Yep. And Insomnia used an ult as
Another big dynamite taken in.
Insomnia used their ult as well. So
Loki at
that ult's
93,
gone.
94, 95. Bob likely going to be used as soon as it gets. Loki at 98 for Bob. U of A used a pulse and just got nothing out of it. And Nope still having his ult, but Bob being used.
Bob immediately being used.
I
And
mean, I'm not sure. I mean, this is just such high ground oppression from NAU here, but U of A getting 2. Oh, 2, one of which being Bob. Oh, now they got 2. There you go. K-Dun just trying to get something on the flank as USA just caps.
and
Yeah, and then
Payload's
they get
there.
a 3. All right,
in
let's see if-
overtime as well.
Yeah, I mean, U of A capping with no time left. NAU having to cap all 3 points if they want to keep this going. Which, if they can cap this first point, it's looking promising, but I mean, they still have to get through that defensive just just chokehold of the third point.
Exactly. I mean, we're just kind of seeing how both these comps kind of play against each other right
Absolutely.
now. That's essentially what's happening in this, and kind of how I'll describe it as the basic gist of the game. Is you're trying to get the best comp to fight against each other and win.
Yeah,
on your team.
absolutely.
I mean,
And we're probably going to see another mirror comp if I'm guessing correctly, but I mean, there's always a possibility for U of A to pull, or not U of A, NAU to pull out something. No, it's just going to be another mirror comp. Well, I mean, Cheeto on the Lucio versus Dragnavar on the Zen, but Dragnavar's just been so good for U of A.
yeah, Dragnavar on the Zenyatta has been a really excellent pick. But Cheeto on the Lucio as well has been a really great pick as well. Both players have done their job and have done it well.
Absolutely.
So, and honestly, I think down for some of those things, it's honestly personal preference. While some of the support may be better for certain team comps, it feels like, especially here in this situation, both Lucio and Zenyatta work well with their respective compositions. It just honestly depends on how comfortable that player is.
Absolutely. Oh, and they switched the Zen, actually. So, yes, we will see another mirror comp.
Attackers incoming.
But we like mirror comps around here. We've
Oh,
seen
Casey with a nice shot on Insomnia to start off the game, which is going to be huge for NAU. NAU's Cheeto immediately switching to Lucio.
nice shot there from KC, but just can't get the kill.
Taking the high ground for NAU, and U of A just trying to get something going here defensively, but if NAU just keeps this up, we might actually see a phenomenal offensive run by NAU.
Exactly. I mean,
Nope,
we're seeing
super low.
the payload get pushed, I think, even quicker than how U of A did it, or at the same speed.
Yeah,
so I
the
think
thing with U of A, though, is they were waiting for one person to come back or two people to come back, so they were kind of pushing it slower originally, just to let everyone get there first, but once everyone was there, it was just kind of a roll after that point.
and I think here we can see the desperation in NAU to keep going, to stay in this tournament too.
Absolutely.
And I mean, it's playing out here in full force.
I mean, it's all 5 players on both teams up. Pebble's going down to Insomnia. Nope, also 1 HP.
Nice shot.
The immortality coming out though, and Casey's super low, probably dying here. Yep. Casey going down, and NAU is just gonna have to reset, look for another pick. Loki going down to Clarity, and yeah, Clarity playing well.
Wayfarer has her ult ready. Dragnavar getting close with his ult. Loki and KC have ults pretty close.
Wayfarer using window momentarily.
Yeah, I think we can definitely see the desperation here from NAU to just keep going, to keep pushing, to use everything they've got, and U of A is trying to stop that.
Yep, window comes out, just super oppressive. Clarity getting a nice headshot. Casey getting 2 though. Nope, getting Casey back, but I mean, Casey already did their damage, and it's a 4v3 currently if NAU determines that they want to push this. Casey having walls, Loki having Bob, Seikana about to have window.
Nice
Yeah,
shot
Bob
from
being
Clarity.
used. I mean, Pebble's taken down. Nope, yep. Bob being used, but Bob's going to get melted. Loki taken down 2, Loki taking down 3.
Stop the payload, you imbeciles.
I mean, NAU looking like they're just going to cap this point real quick.
Personne n'échappe
Yeah.
à mon regard.
Voice crack.
It's gonna be very interesting how this plays out. I'm honestly curious.
I mean, this first point is going to be taken, and we'll see how the second point goes. We've seen a roll from all teams making it to the second point up to this point. And we'll just see if oh, what a shot from Kato.
Oh my gosh!
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Walls being popped by Insomnia.
I might have to take a break after that shot. That was nasty.
I mean, Pebbles having their ult Seikana as well. Oh, another one! He's alive though! Insomnia left on 1 HP. That would have been what NAU needed to just try and get something going here on the second point, but I mean, nice ult by Nope. Get stuns out of it though, so no value coming out of it. What a rock from Pebbles.
Yeah, I mean, Cheeto and Seikana now have 2 ults, and
Being
U of A is
used.
still 50% away.
Wayfarer
from any
1
ult.
HP. Wayfarer going down. Nope, also 1 HP. This window just fantastic for NAU. Insomnia taking out K-Down though.
And the desperation is clear. NAU wants this. And this is what makes these games exciting, is NAU wants it and they're working for it.
Nice shots on both sides. Clarity going down to Pebbles. Pebbles getting 2. I mean, Pebbles with that shield. Nope, getting down 2. I mean, this is going to be a big 3rd-point hold for U of A. I mean, U of A needs this hold here. Loki getting Insomnia, though. What a shot. Clarity going down to half health. And NAU looking very, very good. This is a completely different team than we've seen the first couple, like...
Yeah, I mean, it seems almost like NAU finally got kind of their warm-up in.
Yeah,
and it now seems like NAU is really just pushing for it. They're working for it. I mean...
U of A taking this high ground up, opposing...
This is some of the best I've seen NAU play.
Absolutely. NAU still keeping 1, maybe 2 on point at times. Trying to get somehow push this payload, but I mean, with that, there's going to be someone always on low ground. Nice dynamite, though. Any picks coming in, nothing is just giving. Pebbles going down very low. Pebbles dead.
3 minutes left for
They still
NAU
have
to
3
get this
minutes, which
done.
is still plenty of time.
Yeah, that is honestly so much time to work with.
U of A, or NAU just retreating. NAU just trying to get something going offensively, but nope, just too good. What a shot.
Nope, just said nope again. But yeah, I mean, Wayfair has her ultimate ready. Clarity's close to their ult. Same with Nope.
Loki has Bob, which will be very nice for them. That'll be an extra point that they can an extra person they can put on point to just try and push the point a little bit more while they stay high ground.
Exactly.
Baptiste just trying to get to the high ground, and Clarity also at Bob. Wayfair at that window. That's going to be so good for them. Nice boop going in, though. Just Insomnia trying to get out while he can. Dragnavar getting 1, and Saikana.
Clarity putting Bob down.
Insomnia getting another one. Clarity getting another one. U of A just very good defensive stop. And this 3rd point remains as just the defensive chokehold that we've seen the first 3 games.
Minute 45 left on the clock, and yeah, I mean, this is getting close. NAU is just right there. They just need to get one really good team battle and get U of A on their back foot, and then it's an NAU game right there to, or well, at least to tie it. Because
U of A having 2, almost 3 ults here, so they have plenty at their disposal if they wish to use it. Cheeto looking for something, just a boop if they can. Pushing that point almost. Nice shot by Dragnavar. Railgun ready.
Insomnia, Nope, and Dragnavar all have ults on the side of U of A. Cheeto and Pebbles have 2 ults there for NAU. And I think we're about to see that ult battle begin here with just 60 seconds remaining.
Nice high ground hold by U of A, and I mean, NAU's nice flux. Counter flux, but Clarity going down. Pebbles getting 2. Insomnia going down. Nope, probably gonna get Pebbles here. But Nope, 50 HP. Nope's actually gonna die.
Oh,
Nope, not dead yet. How is Nope not dead?
no,
What survival?
There
Okay,
goes Nope,
okay.
Wayfair, and Dragnavar all
30
down.
seconds left. 2 left. Loki getting 3 here.
And,
Loki getting.
oh, 0.24 meters left.
What a save! And they cap. They cap at
Nice.
22 seconds.
Nice round 2.
And what an offensive stand from NAU. It's a minute 22 versus a minute left, and both teams are just, they have
Yes.
so much time here.
Yes, this is what I was wanting. Yes.
This was your, hey, you asked for a tug of war, and this is what we're getting.
And this is just going to determine how bad these teams want it.
NAU still looking very relaxed here.
Yeah, NAU looking like now they've got that momentum, and we're going to see how this is
Engine
gonna
power
go.
about my energy levels, I swear. About 14% now. Might need another Rockstar.
Yep. Rockstar powers me. Rockstar powers you.
Rockstar powers GCU.
Hey! Yeah.
And we're about to see probably another rival or a mirror comp. Cheeto might stay on this Lucio though, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, U of A is going to get attacking first, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, U of A will attack first. So there's the main goal for this attack is just trying to get it somewhere across around this first corner. If they can get it past this first corner, maybe past the bridge, they'll be set. They just want to get this past the bridge, and if they can get it past this bridge and the bridge isn't too much for them as far as like high ground and oppression goes, U of A is looking good. But at the end of the day, I mean, it just comes down to that. Casey just waiting, being patient, looking for anything. Let's see if they can get a pick here. Whoever gets the pick first is looking. Oh, what a shot!
Nice shot
by
from Casey. Oh my goodness.
What a shot! Insomnia looking for another kill too, but Insomnia gets one in Cheeto. I mean, they're trying to get it past this bridge, and it's looking like they were going to. Wayfarer getting Casey. NAU having to come back a little bit because they lost their main off support, actually, my bad. And they might have a chance to cap this first point. No, playing very aggressive.
Very aggressive
That
play.
Baptiste is in the back, just making sure he stays alive. And oh, if he hits this shot. There's nothing there, though. Nothing there. Oh, they might
Overtime
cap
already.
this first point, actually.
Yeah, that's. We're seeing.
Oh, what a shot by
Nice
Casey.
shot.
And this will be the green light for NAU to go and get in there. They got Casey with 3, Casey with 4. Can Casey get the 5th? Oh, Casey with 4 there is absolutely phenomenal for NAU, but U of A able to push the bot or the payload quite a far distance.
Exactly.
Score.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be rough to see what NAU can do with this last push. I mean, they have 22 extra seconds, but that's really not that much extra time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if Casey can pop off like they just did there, I mean, who knows what this next match is going to be.
I mean, that's all I can say. I just can't help but agree with you in these points because just how these play styles and everything, I mean, you're almost calling it.
Absolutely.
At points, I mean, but it's so incredible seeing just this grind that these teams have to go through just to see kind of the endurance and, well, as you like to say, the grit that these teams have.
I love grit. Grit is one of my favorite words to use. Grit and resilience. That's the military in me speaking out, but I mean, you see that. I mean, still clarity on the Sojourn and Insomnia on the Torbjorn. They're going for very, very defensive. Okay, Dragnagar. Okay, Dragnavar. We get it.
We see your true intentions.
We get it, Dragnavar.
But yeah, it looks like
that Torbjorn is an interesting pick. The turret being an extra player for them, essentially.
Yeah.
Turret being very good. Interesting spot for it, though.
NAU has the exact same comp as they did last round.
Casey looking as
rounds, so.
Insomnia did last game, and let's see if Insomnia can get anything here out of the Torbjorn. Goes down about half health. I mean, NAU needs a pick here to get anything going, which I'm gonna say I'm rooting on NAU here. I need NAU to get something here. I want to see some fight out of both of these teams. Loki going down.
Yeah.
And it looks like NAU just needs to reset here real quick. They have time for another team fight, but Nope getting a ton of ultimate charge here. Nice rock out of Nope, and NAU just getting nothing. Cheeto switching to the Alari to get more heals. Just Alari the highest heal per second support in the game, but I mean, they need to take down this turret. They need something here. Casey trying to get